Hello, Hadley. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful Saturday. No, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Morning. Uh-oh. Wait a minute now. It's 1:15 in the afternoon here for me. So if it's morning for you, you must be on the west side. Okay. I won't mention the fact that we are now past noon, but that's okay. Oh, let's see. I do apologize. I'm just making sure that everything's working right before I start playing this, because Lord knows if I don't, then I'll get confused on what I'm doing. Wow, the gameplay is really, really low, though. Let me make sure that it can be heard. Yeah, I know. And to be fair, I was actually on just a little bit ago, but the live feed, or the what is that? The For You recommendation thing keeps popping up and saying that it's not going to recommend me because I guess I'm doing something. I don't know what it is, but it keeps restricting, people who see me, and I tried to appeal it, but it never goes anywhere. So I'm just like, you know what, fine. I mean, if people want to find me, yeah, I've gotten that like the last few days, and I've been trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know what I mean. I know that they did changes, but from my understanding, that was for over in Europe. They just, I guess they cleaned up some of the stuff here in the U.S., so to speak, but that was in Europe. And now, since these changes that have supposedly happened, so when you say crashing, do you mean that it disconnects on you? Like you just get random disconnects for no reason? Because that's what I've been getting a lot of. And so I have to more or less stop with the gameplay, bring it back up, and I don't always have that little twisty thing that you have to get done in 5 minutes, the little thing that shows that I guess you're human. But it's so strange. Like, it says that my live gets disconnected, and I don't know why. I mean, I want to get to the point where I can at least have 1,000 people who follow me here. That would be fantastic, because then I'll be able to reach more people the way that I'm trying to reach them now, because I'm not just here, I'm on several spots. Yeah, I have 1 gig connection. So I don't know. I mean, I have gig internet service. I don't know why it does this. And I know that my computer, yeah, it doesn't like me doing it either. Which I don't understand. Like, I can't get no, believe it or not, mine's not actually fiber. Mine's still through cable. It's through cable. It's the only thing that I have from the cable company is internet. I refuse to have cable TV, and I refuse to have home phone, because I don't need a home phone. I own a cell phone, for the love of God. I mean, if I wanted somebody to call me at home, and I would have to sit at home and wait for the phone call, that's going to be a very long and boring day. And besides, there's a lot of people who call me that I just don't want to talk to. And I think that that's fair. Well, so yes and no. Technically, it's not a traditional telephone line through the cable company. What it is it's more or less the same as voice over IP or VoIP. to make it make sense, because you have to plug your telephone lines. Oh yeah, I remember the. Yep, I remember all that. Absolutely. And I still could. I mean, if I had to, I could still operate one. I mean, you know, hey, I'm 41, so don't worry. I understand all that. Shoot, I even when I was growing up, I still played around with the old electronics, like stuff from the you know, the 50s, the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Even things that were before my time. Like at 10 years old, I loved an 8-track tape. Why? I have no idea. But I loved 8-track tapes. By the time I hit 12, man, I was into records. I had loads of records everywhere. I had at least 3 different record players that all worked. And I must have had like 10 speakers in my mom's basement just so I could play just whatever I wanted to listen to. Now, you know, you got all that here. Okay, so my parents didn't actually have record players. They still, you know, they upgraded to the tape decks, and then of course the CD. But I still went to like thrift shops, and I would buy a record player that I could hook up, you know, to an older generation stereo with the RCA hooks, you know, the red and the white, and I would get them for like 10, 15 bucks. I'd go home. Well, because I played around with, you know, the insides and everything, and I took stuff apart and learned all about it, I knew how to change the record needle. So when I bought another record player that I didn't destroy, I would change the needle, and then I would start playing the records. And then when it would break, I would, you know, I would take the needle out, check to see if it was still good, because if it was, I'd hang on to it and put it in the next one, because as long as the needle works, I'm okay. You know, be smart. And then I would tear the thing apart, learn how it worked, how it could be fixed if I really wanted to fix it, or at least had the means to do so. And then, you know, whoop, on I go. So yeah, I loved it. I mean, I've played with, I know you remember portable TVs when they were just small. Well, I say small. I mean, they were about the size of a boombox technically, but that was small for a television. I'm sure you remember those. And they were portable. They had a handle on top. You could take it with you camping and all that stuff. You could get over-the-air TV channels. You know, I guess if you could get them in the areas that you were in. But I remember I had one of those. I mean, I still have a Tandy 1000 computer system, the old black and green computer screens with the 5 1/4 floppy disk, you know, the real big floppy disk. Before, you know, we had the little ones, and then yes, my grandfather. Okay, so if I go to my grandfather's house right now, I know that in the stack of stuff that he has in his storage closet in the basement, there is one of those. And it's the same one that he had in his Cadillac when I was a kid. I remember it because we used to go to, like, I used to go with him to business trips. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He would take me on his business trips, and we would go to places like Columbus, Chicago, Detroit. I know at one point we went up to Pittsburgh. I know that we went to Austin, Texas.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh my goodness, that was a long drive. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sea-Dog. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that was definitely a long drive, but to be fair, it was some of the most fun times of my life. And to be fair, I wish I could, you know, do them all over again. And I tried to, you know, do some road trips with my grandfather before he passed. It didn't get to happen, and that's a shame. But he knew in my heart that that was one of the things I wanted to do, but he couldn't physically get himself to do it. And I understood that no matter how heartbreaking it was, you know, it is what it is. Thank you for the roses, my friend. I appreciate that. 5 roses from Sea Dog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, it was definitely different for all of us growing up. That's for sure. Okay, so I better get into the game before people start leaving on me. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, my mom. So my mom passed away 4 months before my grandfather did. My mom had a heart attack. My sister found her in the room. But of course, if it's any consolation, I found our stepdad when I was 18, and again, I'm 41. So, yeah, it definitely had a profound impact, you know, on the family and everything. So, I did what I could do. It's been a couple of years since that's happened. Yeah, let's see. My mom. Now, bear with me here for a second because I have to. I always have to do the math on this one, because if I say her age wrong, then I feel really really stupid. So we're in 25. Okay. Now let me just make sure I get this right. Okay, so that would be... Okay, so my mom... Oh, you know what? Hadley, that's crazy. Okay, so my mom would be 60 this year, okay? This just happened 3 years ago. So my mom was also 57. That's insane. Wait a minute. Let me hold on because I need to check her. Hold on, because that's crazy. Now you've got me because it was 12/2/2022, right? No, 2021. Hold on. Where's her paperwork at?
Sergeant Hoffman, please call extension 4100. Sergeant Hoffman, 4100.
Yeah, okay. She would have been 57 as well. That's insane. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my goodness, I cannot. Girl math. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a guy, so I don't know exactly what the definition of girl math is, but I can only imagine that it's going to be something that is not considered like your classical like math. I'm going to assume that you're adding and subtracting in ways that I don't need to know about. And that's just a fair assessment, and don't worry, I'm not making any assumptions because I'm not that dumb either. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay, I get that. Nope, I get that. I literally just one of the other streamers that I support, her name is Ashley. Oh, well, good. I mean, I didn't want to assume anything. I just was thinking that logically how that would work. Because if it, yeah, okay, so that's what my sister does. That's hilarious. Okay, so that's girl math. Okay, now I understand. Okay. I mean, my sister's crazy, that's for sure, but okay, that makes sense. But yeah, there's another streamer here. It's a sales. I like that.
Entry team, this is Talk. Negotiations have fallen apart.
But yeah,
Move to secure the
streamers
premises.
here,
Suspects are highly volatile.
I was working on getting a creator code myself from Epic, but of course... Oh, well, alright. I guess he didn't want to talk. That's fine. I'm gonna be streaming Borderlands 4 when it does come out. So I wanted to, use a smaller streamer's creator code, kind of help out like I've been trying to do. I'm just
move in and clear it.
Getting into place.
Paying attention to what I'm doing.
Going in!
Oh yeah, I'm
opening
extremely
on the right.
excited for it. I can't wait. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would be sitting here playing, 3, 2, 1, you know what I'm saying? I would play all those, but the problem is that...
Looks clear over
I've
here, boss.
played them a lot. I mean, I've played them a lot.
Both of you,
I'm going!
Like, I've beaten the stories multiple times. I've collected, loads of weapons and stuff and had a blast. But the problem is that I've played them a lot.
Empty over here. No contacts.
I'm going! Opening on the right.
Looks clear over here, boss.
Oh, this is bad.
Sweeping.
Why is he not getting shot? There we go. Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. Yep, you take care, sweetheart. Have yourself a wonderful Saturday.
You good?
Ooh, that was close. He popped out of nowhere. Oh.
Move in, clear the room.
Confirmed.
Yeah, they better get in there and clear that up quick. Because I got a feeling there's going to be more of them running around. Wow, look at
Moving!
Look at all this cash everywhere.
Good on your light.
Man.
Ready. I'll safe it. Making it safe.
Suspect is bleeding out, needs medical aid.
Dock to entry team. Notifying Tim.
Hands on your head, get down on your knees. Get down.
Come on now.
Hands up, down on your knees.
Okay. Don't shoot.
Turn around, don't get up. Stay here, stay calm.
Please, no.
Element to talk. Civilians standing by for trailers.
Dock here. Rogers, trailers inbound. Good to go.
Nobody came running out when I did that, so. Alright. Let's. Oh, they got a lot of this boarded up, don't they? They got almost all of it boarded up. Alright, you fellas got him. Let's breach it. Oh, hold on. That button. That one. And
Shotgun and flashes.
On it.
Let's see what we got.
Backing.
Empty over here. No contacts.
Moving in! Opening on the right.
Opening on the left.
Empty over here. No contacts.
Not here to report.
Good here.
I'm going.
Nothing.
Down on your knees! Get down now! Down on the ground now! Hands up! Drop to your
Don't
knees!
shoot.
We're not here for you.
Yeah, I don't want somebody coming through that
You
door.
can't do
We need
this.
to talk. Civilian cuffed and ready for trailers.
Lead, this is Talk. Trailers en route.
Oh, that's okay. So this is the door that that guy came out of.
Entry team to talk. Collecting evidence.
Talk to Element. Collect what you can and keep moving.
All right.
I'm not a criminal.
Oh well, you're not gonna you certainly aren't gonna get away from me either. Hey, quit messing with the door. All right. So it looks like we gotta go down here. All right. Let's see what we got underneath this door. Oh, okay. So you're gonna stand right there in the doorway. Oh, this is not gonna be good for you, buddy. And you know why? Because I'm gonna let them breach it with a C2 charge, and I'm gonna let them
Charge the door, then clear it with stingers.
And just so you can't give us any trouble, I'm gonna stand up back here with my flash launcher. We're gonna take care of you.
Ready.
Punch
Now
it.
it's party. Setting it now. I'll do it. Got nothing here.
Yeah.
I got nothing here.
Turn around.
Don't look at me. You started it.
Good to go.
Suspect ready to go. Out here, man.
All right, you guys go that way. I'll go this way. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this back out because actually, if I can flash them first, it usually stops them from.
Don't.
I didn't know where these tunnels were.
Drop the weapon and get
Drop the weapon now!
Police,
Drop the weapon and get down! Put your hands!
Dropping a light. Restraining.
Turn around and stay still.
Zipped up and good to go. Safe. Talk. Suspect secure. Ready for pickup.
Lead, this is Talk. Keep going.
Moving in.
We got a hallway left.
Nothing
Light
here,
stick
sir.
out.
Move in and clear.
Moving up.
Breaching. Going in.
Opening on the left.
I got nothing here. Nothing here, sir.
Searching.
Get a look down here. Let's see what we got going on.
Maranot.
Get down now! Freeze!
Give up.
Stay down and turn around.
I knew one of you was going
We're not gonna survive down here,
Hello,
man.
Maya.
Talk.
How are
Suspect
you,
secured.
Talk to Lead. Trailers ready.
All right. Now I got a feeling.
You're gonna die down here, Holmes.
Yeah, there's.
You good?
God, this is a lot of tunneling right here. Okay, so it doesn't. That didn't lead into anywhere there. Oh, let's see. There's a door there
fucking walk away from me.
and a door there. Oh, I need to clear. I need to make sure these tunnels-
Get down.
Move in. Clear the room.
Yep.
Oh. What just happened up here?
Let's go! Hallway left.
Take this shit off, man.
Looks clear over here.
Police, get down on the
I
ground!
got nothing here.
Get down on the ground, now! Stay down and turn around. Don't you fucking move.
Ah, fuck! You fucked up.
Element of talk. Suspect is in our custody. Requesting transport.
This is Talk. Trailers are ready.
What are you toting all this stuff for, buddy? Alright. I don't want to know if you've got friends over here or not, but I know what I am going to do. I'm going to turn back around. I'm going to shut this door. Because one, I don't want to get jumped from behind like I normally do in these games. Alright, that's right. Okay, so empty tunnel here. And then these guys went in here. Did you guys...
You think I'm afraid of prison?
Does this just wrap back around? Oh, it sure does.
Los locos will cut your fucking head off.
Okay. Alright, so that tunnel just wrapped backs around. Okay, no big deal there. Let's send...
Enter the room and clear.
Acknowledged.
Hey!
That was crazy. I seriously thought... like 5 or 6 times now in this game, I've had somebody just run up behind me and shoot me.
Moving! Hallway right.
So that's all I
Nothing.
expect.
You're gonna die down here, Holmes.
Alright.
Empty over here. No contacts. I'm going! Opening on the right. Looks clear over here, boss.
So I got a door there, and I got a door here.
Move!
That door leads to there.
Chem light out.
I got nothing here.
This door is open, but where is
Don't
this
you
door?
fucking walk away from me.
You.
Policia!
Police, get your hands up! Drop the weapon and
Okay,
get police! Get down!
I'ma fuck you up.
Turn around. Keep your hands up. Dynamic movement. Move
Roger.
and clear. Look away. Don't move.
Fucking marrano.
Lead the talk. Suspect restrained and under our control.
Talk reporting. Trailers notified.
Okay.
Move!
Take this shit off, man.
Oh. Okay, I understand now. Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay, so this was all clear here. There's a door there. Oh, there's my guys. Okay. Man, there are a lot of doors and tunnels that are here. Goodness gracious. Like, what is all of this?
Policia!
Hands up, now! Get down, I want to see hands!
Hey, you're senior officer.
Turn around slowly. Get down, I want to see hands!
Take this shit off.
Entry team to talk. Suspect standing by for transportation.
Talk to lead. We're ready for him.
Uh-oh. I forgot to reload.
You're gonna die down here, Holmes. The fuck?
Drop it now! Get on the fucking ground! Do it now! Move and clear.
Getting into place.
Ayuda!
Turn around, don't get up. Stay still, do not move.
Fuck you!
Talk. Suspect is restrained and ready for trailers.
Talk to Element. Trailers en route.
What is this?
None of them will go back.
Let's go!
Element to talk. Bagging.
Give us talk. Secure it and keep going.
Man, they've got...
Empty over here. No contacts.
Good here.
They got a full-on
Nothing.
thing going on down here. That's insane.
The fuck you looking for down here?
You! Shut up. You big meanie. Seriously? No. Pull that back out. Open the doors.
Gonna come for you, eh? Hey!
Down on your goddamn... Put the weapon down!
Okay.
Good to go.
On me. Turn around. You need to relax.
This is bigger than you.
Lead the talk. Suspect in custody. Compliant.
Element, this is Talk. Move on.
Okay, so I came down here before, right? Because this looks... Okay, yeah, so I've already been through here.
Los locos will cut your fucking head off.
Dude, you better chill out. You big old meanie. Let's see what we got in here. Door locked. Well, let's fix that real quick. Knock, knock. Got a couple of spots.
Drop the weapon and put your hands up now! Police, don't move! Down on the floor, right now! Hands up, asshole, now!
Yeah, you,
Detaining.
buddy, you're not...
Turn around and stay
You're in
still.
my way, sir.
Stay quiet.
Need you to slide over. Element, talk. Suspect in custody. Ready for trailers.
Talk
You gonna move?
reporting. Continue mission.
Enter and clear.
We're gonna die down here, Holmes. Move, move, move!
Opening on the left.
Nothing there. Okay. I'll let them go down there real quick.
I got nothing here.
Looks clear over here,
Checking
boss.
the area.
Don't you fucking walk away from me.
Going in! Got an opening here.
Nothing here, sir.
Got him! I got nothing here. Good to go.
Zipped up and good to go.
Secured.
Hold on, boys. We ain't done yet. We haven't checked all these doors.
Provide support.
Oh yeah, we've been in here.
Take this shit off, man.
What am I missing? Let's see here. It's got to be some kind of evidence that I just don't, that I'm just not seeing here. Which is a shame. I mean, yeah, I'm missing some part of evidence somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, I mean, if I've already been through these parts, then I feel like there's a chance that maybe I never actually got to it. Maybe it's all the way at the back end of this mission, possibly. Okay, so I sent them to here. Or I should say down this way, so maybe... Yeah, there was nothing here to report. Wait a minute, what's this? Okay, yeah, that's just a wire sticking out of a bundle. I thought that was some kind of paraphernalia or something. Sit tight, dude. You ain't going nowhere.
Do you think I'm afraid of prison?
Yeah, nobody asked you. Let's get down here. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so this is the back end of the... Well,
You're in deep shit now.
I'm a little disappointed because I'm not exactly sure what key piece of evidence, or what piece of evidence, for that matter, I may have missed. But it does look like I missed something. I know I missed something, but I do think that I'm still
Elements,
up
this is
on
Talk.
my own.
Nicely done, entry team. Roll in.
Looking for a B+ here. Alright. Evidence. Yeah, see, I missed a piece of evidence somewhere. I still got an A. I mean... I can tell you that's definitely better than the last couple of times I've had to do this, because, man, I mean, I tried. That's all I can say is I tried. All right.
Detective Reed, please call desk. Detective Reed, please call desk.
What is up, Plug, my friend? Dude, I just got a freaking restriction on here. It must not like the fact that I play these games too much. Dude, it said something about my content not being original or whatever. Like, dude, it's a freaking video game. Like, what do you want me to do? I mean, I'm sitting here playing the game just like, what, 25 million other people? I mean, I don't get it. Really? That is crazy, dude. Ah, thank you for the heart me, my friend. Yeah, that is, dude, this is insane. Like, this is the third or fourth day now that I've legitimately had this happen. And each time I try to appeal it, it doesn't get approved. So I'm literally, yeah, dude, that's what's been happening to me. Literally the last 4 days, it's been like that. Here, see, look, here it is. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal or reported, or wait a minute, reproduced content. This is in line with the For You feed eligibility standards under our community guidelines. Go to the TikTok app to submit an appeal. I've already done that. It wasn't approved. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going on, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand that they did like some kind of changes, but from my understanding, that was for Europe. That's for their, their app in Europe. That was, from my understanding, that was, I guess it was a clarification on their end about music and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Here, I have no idea what the deal is. I mean, I haven't done anything different out of the ordinary. I don't know what's going on. I haven't done anything out of the ordinary. I haven't been smoking on my streams. You know what I'm saying? I've got the camera off, because I don't want it to be seen, so that way I don't cause any problems. Yeah, I've been sitting there going through them as well, but I still, like, there's no music in my stream right now. It's just the game sound. And it's still got a restriction. So I just don't understand. I would get it if it was, if I was playing something that I probably shouldn't.
Element, this is Talk. There are a number of hostages, and suspects may have planted traps. Exercise extreme caution.
I still keep getting these live restrictions, and it's really driving me crazy is what it's doing. Because this didn't happen until, like, Wednesday of this week. Oh, I see you. I bet you got friends around, too. Oh, they're bullshit.
Where's the other one?
Is someone paying you?
Alright. Yeah, needless to say, I am extremely aggravated, but there's nothing I can do. Just like there's nothing, I mean, to be fair, there's nothing any of us can do.
Hold the lock. Deploy flashbang and clear.
It's just a shame that this is how it goes.
Got an opening up ahead. Opening up the right.
We got a hallway to the left.
Then you've bought the rights to the music. You can do whatever you want with it.
Dropping a light.
All this licensing stuff is driving me crazy.
Stay on the ground. Don't get up.
I don't
Julian's
blame
ready
you
to talk.
if you did, to be honest.
Entry team to talk.
Dude, I just feel like there's not
Entry
enough
team,
clarity
this is
on
Talk.
the situation.
Continue mission.
Full through the stairs. Entry team to Talk. Please,
I think had thought he was
This
making
is
the
Talk.
right choices.
We're ready for him.
I'm curious how you're gonna write your report.
Oh, we got doors down here. Oh, okay.
I guess you'll always have people that hate you.
So on some of the other flats,
Enter and clear.
I get, the little,
you think they're gonna believe you?
restriction notifications that come after, I've done the live stream.
Watch out. They're
And I
looking
go
for
through
us.
there and I tell it.
I think they want to kill us too.
Let's go!
Copyright
Nothing here, sir.
content.
I got lights stick out.
Oh, well, that's nice to know because. Oh,
You fucked up big time.
Explain why a buddy of mine was messaging me saying that one of my streams was broken, or my Need for Speed stream.
They went crazy. I don't know what happened. I think they work for someone else.
Yeah, because he came in to check it out, and he was telling me that it wasn't coming through like it should have, which meant it probably didn't come through on the other ones either. Which
You're way out of your league.
I don't know what's going on or why it's not doing it, but it's just not.
One of the agents attacked my brother.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I even
Hey,
like
your senior officer.
I actually have my Discord linked into, you know, TikTok and
My dad
and
thought
all
he
the
was
other
making the
ones.
right choices.
But the only one that shows it
You assholes are playing
is,
checkers. Trust me.
Twit. That's the only one that'll show the link. If I put it on here, it won't show it. So I'm trying to do multi, and I can't.
I guess you'll always have people that hate you.
You won't leave this
left,
building
right, and center
alive.
Stuff that, you know, doesn't make sense for, you know, the little bit of streaming that I'm technically doing. So I don't know, man. I just don't know
You are,
anymore.
sir.
Watch out.
You know, all
They're
these
looking
years
for
ago,
us.
we didn't have this problem.
I think they want to kill us.
Plus,
How
that
you're
big
gonna
of a
write
deal
your
to
report.
stream. You know, we had friends who would watch us all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just one big shit show.
Enter the room and clear.
Acknowledge. Moving! Got an opening here.
Well, see, that
Up to you,
doesn't
sir.
make sense because once you reach a certain amount of followers, you can get a stream key
I got nothing here.
from them and go multi. That doesn't make sense. I mean, to be fair, I love the followers that I have here, but I don't have to. Well, then, see that, then, you know, if that's the case, dude, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love, you know, the fam that I have here on TikTok, but I'm more than happy to move off to somewhere else because technically I can play the music on my headphones while monitoring, you know, the stream here. And you guys don't have to hear the music. You can only hear the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's not against anybody's regulations. And I'm not going to catch a restriction just because,
Damn it.
you know, I'm playing the game more or less the way that it was, you know, designed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's fine with me. I'm small time. I'm just a little, I'm a very, very small fish in this big freaking pond.
We gotta get help.
You know what I mean? But I'm willing to throw down some bucks here and there to try to reach other people, promote, and you know, get other small streamers like myself, you know, attention that they deserve, because that's what we're, you know, that we're all here for fun. But if these apps want to make it this difficult, we can go somewhere else. There are plenty of other places to go. We just have to go find them. And I guarantee you there's apps right now that probably 200-300 people know about that are very small but allow you to do whatever you want. And eventually they'll catch on because people will get fed up with this and they'll go somewhere else. And I hate to say it, but that is how human nature works. You constrain somebody so much, they will be tired of it eventually and go on somewhere else. Plain and simple.
Police! Don't move! We both know I'm not going in.
Police, don't move! Hands up! Drop your knees!
Talk to lead. Clean house and we'll take them out.
That was crazy. I was just standing there talking to you. We were having a nice conversation until he showed up. Yeah, well, you know what, dude? I know that we small streamers make you know, these apps, but it doesn't matter because the way that they're treating us is just downright ridiculous. I mean, I'll be honest with you, if I'd have thought at all that I was going to catch restrictions on something that I was doing before whatever these changes were, I wouldn't have tried to, you know, start streaming to this platform. I did it because, you know, for one, oh, come on, open the door. He already walked out of there. So I assume there's probably more around here somewhere.
This is Labbit. If I'm who he says I am, what's
Nice movie
preventing
theater.
me from killing you
Wish I
right
had one of
now?
these.
Because he'd have to come out to get the stamp. And he knows he'll
But
never
I
make
mean,
it.
you
Mrs.
know,
Labbit, he
I've
wants
streamed
the money
for
for himself.
technically a
That's
long
all
period
he's
of
ever
time.
wanted.
Hands up! Down on your
Hands
knees!
up! Don't shoot!
Yeah, you're not gonna fight me, dude.
Stay down and turn around. You need to relax.
Hands behind your back. You got caught.
Element suspect. Police, get down! Drop the weapon and get down!
Talk to lead. Send him.
Move in, clear the room.
No problem.
Get in there and clear that out before I get caught with my pants down. I forgot to tell these guys to call in. Yeah, see, okay, so they have agencies, they have, you know, people that can help them when it comes to something like that. We don't. We're defenseless.
Nothing.
And unless you get so many followers,
Yeah, I got cuffs.
you can't get one of these agencies.
Looks clear over here.
to
Checking.
show up.
Making it safe.
Moving his echo.
Because I can't tell you how many times now
Lead,
I've
this is
tried
Talk.
to
Trailer's ready.
really get in with an agency.
Feel like a hero yet?
Get that kind of support so I can start to grow as a content creator. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm more of a live stream creator versus doing videos and all that stuff. I can do videos, and I do some.
You don't need me. Just let me go.
But they take a lot of time to do videos, even with AI. I don't really want to use that. I want to learn how to do it the right way, okay? I don't want to use AI to say, hey, take all this and make me something. I don't want to do that. I want to sit down.
You think they're gonna believe
myself,
you?
You know, highlight what I want to highlight, and then make my videos and go. Dude, if I went into my YT channel, I have probably 100 plus hours of live stream videos that I can use, videos that are in my vault that I haven't even touched. Because I mean, you've seen it. I actually do different streams. Like, I don't always do gaming. Now, gaming is one of my favorite streams. I will not lie. I love playing video games. Always have. But I have a drone that I fly around. I get video when I do that. I have GoPros that I put in my truck when I'm driving around just because I can. I even have a power inverter installed in my truck to hook it all up to. I can put my laptop in the truck and live stream. Oh, I know they do, but I'm in the Cincinnati area. There's not much to do as far as storm videos. Oh, well, drone videos, yes. But currently I only have a recreational license. So I can post it on my streams. But if it makes any kind of monetary value, that can actually get me in trouble, because then it becomes more of a commercial sector
Get back
according
here,
to the
asshole.
FAA, and that requires a different license. Now, I'm going to get a commercial license because I definitely want to take the drone out. Trust me, I know it's dumb. And the course, the test is like, I think it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. It's a $200 test, and it's about 40 plus hours of reading material that you have to
Find the
know.
real criminals.
That is a lot.
Fuck
But
do you think you're going?
I'm willing to do that because then I can take the drone out, get pictures and video. I can sell it all I want, and I cannot. The FAA can't say nothing about it at that point. But that's the kind of stuff I do. Like I've got a 3D
You fucked
printer.
up big time.
You know, I do 3D printing videos. I've got 3 different laser machines that I've made well, actually 2 of them I've made videos with. The bigger one I have not, because I'm still working on the setup. There is a lot that goes with a tabletop system laser machine. Like it is definitely huge. I can put a 90-inch piece of wood in this bad boy, and it can cut it, burn it, you know, whatever I needed to do. So,
What do you say?
I definitely have a lot of content that I can create. Maybe not from, you know, the traditional thing of, you know, going out there, getting on the mic, or, sorry, not the microphone, but getting on the camera and, you know, acting like I
feel like a hero yet?
attention, because I don't. I strictly do this for fun. I have the microphone so that way I can talk to y'all when y'all pop in and out. You know, sometimes I'm talking in my streams, other times I'm not. You know, you never hear nothing except for, you know, the game that's playing. That's just how it goes for me. But I mean, realistically though,
Stay here. Do not get in our way.
I produce different content. I just don't run around out in the street.
Talk. Civilian in custody and secured.
Or go
Talk
look
reporting.
for Karens.
Excellent
You know what I'm
work.
saying?
Don't
I
stop
bother
now.
with any of that. I'm not really sure why I just did this, but because I don't even have to go.
Move in and clear.
Confirmed.
Just wanna stay around the corner. Oh, maybe not. All right, let's see where we at. All right, so I'll let you guys go in there. This is probably going to be outside. Let's close that door.
Let's go! Empty over here. No contacts.
I have a feeling there's going to be somebody behind it. Oh, it's locked. Oh. Around the corner. Nope. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, dude, I have stories for days, to be honest. I just, you know, I don't really get it out there unless somebody asks me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody, you know, wants to talk about, I guess, what I do or what I've done or, you know, things that I've gotten into.
You good?
And, you know, I have no problem spitting it out and telling you. Because, I mean, to be fair, I've done a lot of things I shouldn't have done.
Hold your fire!
Police, down on the ground. Hands up, above your head. Keep your hands up. Down on your goddamn. Get on the ground now. Hands up. Do it now.
Where did he try to shoot me?
Get down now.
He's gotta be
Put your
here.
fucking hands up. Get down. I want to see hands. Move and clear.
Let's get it done.
I don't know where he shot me. Is this?
Entry team to talk. Reporting one civilian deceased.
Talk here. Proceed with mission.
I don't know where that guy shot me from, to be honest with you. Well, they cleared that spot.
Moving! Opening on the right.
Got an opening up ahead.
Damn it!
Good here. Chem light out.
Nothing.
In cuffs. Or in zip ties. Where was he shooting me from? It had to be upstairs. It just had to be upstairs. No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Move in and clear it.
Yeah, I mean,
Moving in.
podcast, so
Opening on the
I
right.
went
Got an
on
opening here.
vacation, not this past
got
year,
nothing
but
here.
last year. I went on a cruise in January, and my boss has his own podcasting. He does like sports and stuff like that. I'm not that big into sports. I played them, and I think that's mainly the big reason why I'm not that big into it is just because I've played them. But he does that kind of podcasting, and I was in the Bahamas actually. Was it the Bahamas? Yeah, I think I was in St. Thomas at the time. No, that would be the Virgin Islands. My bad. And I sent out one of his podcasts for him while I was on the cruise ship. So, I could probably do podcasting. I don't know what topics to get into to talk with people about that.
Put your hands up!
What?
Police, hands up!
Related, because I just
Get
don't
down!
want to deal with
Okay.
it. I don't want to deal with no.
Turn around, keep your hands up.
Okay, I mean,
Stay here.
everybody chooses their side, and that's fine.
I'm never coming back.
My personal
Leave the
view
talk.
is that I
Civilians
just don't believe
secured.
in the political system.
Element, this
I
is
think
Doc.
it is a joke.
Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
I really do believe that every politician has their hand in somebody else's pocket. And to be fair, that includes Trump as well. I believe that all politicians have their hands in somebody else's pocket, which means that they are not controlling the decisions. They're just being told what to do. And that's not, that's just not fair to us. But, I mean, I would, given my opinion on random stuff, I mean,
Don't hurt me.
I wouldn't know what to really, I mean, who the hell is going to care about my opinion, to be honest? Yeah, I have no...
Daniel's not here to save
Well, thank you, Damien, but, no offense, I mean, I am one person.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, yeah, Plug is
Waiting
still
on
here,
you.
don't you worry. He's here. We're having a good old conversation. I mean, I'm already restricted on live anyway, so, why not have the conversations that they don't want us to have anyways? Well, welcome in, Damien. It's nice to see you. I appreciate you stopping by, even if it is just to say hi to Plug. That's cool.
Mother.
Drop it and get down! Down on your knees! Slowly, please, get down!
Not a chance in hell!
Move and clear.
Yep.
Clear and clear this, boys. Oh, no, don't you try to back away.
Turn around, don't get up.
You see that? He was going to crawl away.
Stay still.
Yeah, but why would anybody listen to me, man? I'm nobody.
Son of a bitch!
Element to talk. We have a suspect in our custody.
Doc to Element. We're ready.
Gotta get out of here.
Well, yeah, when I'm talking, but... Oh,
They're down!
yo, what just happened?
Element to talk. Suspect down and need attendance.
Oh, wow, okay.
Doc here.
Dude,
EMTs and trailers
I
are
don't know which
standing
way
by.
they came up, but that was certainly not behind me. That was crazy.
There's a target.
LSPD, don't drop the weapon and put your hands on your head. Get on the ground now.
Clear over here.
Wow.
Got nothing here.
Stay where you are.
Cowboy.
Look away, don't move.
Fuck you. Easy.
Talk. Suspect secured.
Doc reporting. Proceed with
That was a
mission.
little insane for me.
What are you doing?
Man, I won't lie, because I was
Entertain the
not
talk.
expecting that.
Civilian cuffed and prepped for evac.
This is Doc. Send
I don't
him.
know where these guys came
We're
from.
gonna get you out of here.
I thought they would come up the stairs the way I did.
Leave the talk. Civilian is standing by for trailers.
Doc to Element. Keep going.
My family is still there.
I think
Element
I
to
got a
talk.
personal
One
jump
civilian
scare.
detained.
Doc to
Oh,
entry
man.
team. Proceed with mission.
Get my family out
Okay.
first. Please.
There's a target on your back, son.
Oh, I forgot the... Oh, wait a minute. Is this... No, that's not what that is.
Good if you are.
That is, though. I mean, but like I said, I'm willing to talk with anybody about whatever, because, I mean,
I almost
I'm
got
a
one.
person, I do have
Fuck,
an
I need an
opinion.
ambulance.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's say that I have, if I have an opinion.
Get down on your knees.
Getting done.
Turn
Because,
around.
to be honest with you, there's some things
Get down on your knees. Hands
I
up.
could care less about.
Mono and mono.
Like, I could, like, don't get me wrong.
Talk.
hope
Civilian
that nobody
restrained
takes
and ready for
instructions.
transport.
I could
Doc
give
to
a
entry team.
shit less
Send
about
them
the
our
damn
way.
Kardashians, or Paris Hilton, or most celebrities, to be honest with you.
Leave them alone.
Because whatever celebrities do with their lives, man, that's their business.
Entry team to talk. We lost a civilian. Repeat, civilian killed.
Lead, this is TOC.
high school.
You are clear to proceed.
Oh God.
The hell's wrong?
So
Come on, asshole.
high school. Oh my goodness, high school. Okay, so for me, high school was probably not
Hands on your head!
one of my finest.
Federal agent!
Now! Oh goodness, my guy saved me. Oh, that was crazy. Then I forgot. Reload.
Get back here, asshole.
My high school was not actually all that great. I got bullied, stuff like that. I did play sports. It still didn't matter. That's just how it was. I'd be honest. I mean,
Stay with me.
I don't remember too much about high school, only because me and the Devil's Lettuce, we were, I mean,
Turn around and stay
Who are
still.
you?
the best of friends.
Don't
Still
move,
are, actually,
stay
to
put.
this day. So,
I'm Alex's wife. You have to
Leave the
help
talk.
me.
just didn't
Civilian
care.
cuffed and
At
ready
that
for trailers.
time, I
Entry
was
team, this is
transferred
TOC.
between
Trailers en
schools,
route.
And I was a senior in one high school, and when I got to the other high school, which was literally in the next city, they were telling me I had to start high school pretty much all over again. They didn't want to take all my credits in the school system. Everything that I worked for, they were going to flush it down the toilet and make me do another 4 years of school. There's no way I'm graduating school when I'm like 22, 23. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, no, this isn't gonna happen. And they're like, well, this is what's gonna have to happen. And I said, okay, well, we'll see how long this lasts. I'm not even kidding. And I'm not condoning this to anybody, okay? Because
Hey, you're a
it's
senior
not
officer.
exactly the right thing to do, but given the circumstances, I sincerely was not about to do 4 more years of school. So I signed myself out 2 days after I turned 18. Now, I didn't go waste away or nothing like that, okay? I really didn't want to sign myself out. I rather would have graduated from high school like a normal person. No joke. But because of the circumstances, that was not going to happen. Not on time anyways. And because of that, I did sign myself out. And then I went and I got my GED 2 weeks later. I didn't wait. I went and got it as soon as I could. Hello, Trip Bomb. I didn't even see you there. Because I knew that my education was important. No matter how much I hated school, I knew that my education was important. So I made sure to get my GED. My mom or my stepdad would be disappointed with the fact that, I could graduate.
Civilians have been taken hostage.
Oh,
Element, this is
that's
TOC.
great. I mean,
The suspects have taken hostages.
that's cool and crazy at the same time. If that makes
Dynamic
sense.
movement. Move and clear.
Not one more step.
I mean, I think it would be weird that, that if I was there the same year as my kid. But again, it's also cool because you finished out your education. You did what you should have done. You did what was right.
Opening on the right.
Got an opening up ahead.
Wanting to do that.
Contact is down! A hostage has just been executed.
I'll get him ready.
Light out.
I'll back it. Cuffed and securing.
Hey, to be fair, when I got to the other
Got him all
school,
zipped up.
that's what I did. I just had
Got it.
fun and I stopped paying
Got it
attention.
back.
Like I said,
Good
they
to
wanted
go.
to drag me down. Well, all right, if you're going to drag me down, then I'm going to make sure that I'm going down my way, because I'm not going to let them dictate me like that. There's no way. I mean, I may be crazy,
Hands on your head! Down on the ground, now! Hands up, now!
Where'd this girl come from?
Turn around slowly. This is protocol.
Oh, thank God!
Element to top.
Entry team,
We have an
this is Todd.
individual in custody.
Situation is diffused. No further threats.
Oh, okay, there we go. You know what, Plug? I understand that. Yes, I have definitely been in fights during school, but I assume that you're probably asking Plug if that was the case for him. I mean, to me, he seems like he'd have been pretty chilled even in school, but we all have different backgrounds. We all walk different roads. We just end up at the same destination at some point. Oh, I've definitely been in school fights. Most definitely. I mean, to be fair, I have been in more fights than I could count on his,
Sergeant
yours,
Walsh,
and
please
mine.
call extension 4342. Sergeant Walsh, 4342.
Nah. See, man, I love you right now. One a year, dude, that would have been perfect for me. If I only had to worry about having my ass whooped once a year, I could deal with that. But the fact that it would happen like 2 to 3 times a week, that's one of the reasons why I didn't like school so much. Because basically I knew that 2 to 3 days out of the week when I went to school, I had to look forward to my ass being dragged and handed to me. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But I'm gonna tell you something. Don't get me wrong. Don't get into fights if you don't have to, okay? Only do it if somebody backs you into that corner and that is your last line of defense. Because if you get into a fight and your brain triggers the wrong way, you can end up doing something that you don't want to do. Oh, I'm sure they started, and hey, I'm going to be the first to tell you. So you're going into your sophomore year. My sophomore year, before we got through the first month of school, I was already out for a week because I had strep throat. And on the same day that I had it, when it was at its worst, and I didn't know that, I also had my head bashed into a locker that same day. So I ended up in the hospital, and that's how I found out that not only did I have
Officer
to have stitches
Michaels,
put in
please
my
call
head,
desk. Officer Michaels,
but
please
that
call
I also
desk.
had strep throat. So I get it, okay? But to be honest, a few months later, I got him back. I returned the favor. I patiently waited to do it, but I don't recommend it because, to be honest, yeah, to be fair, it was a W back then, but it's not now, and I'll tell you why. While I did get him back, I actually did not feel any better from doing that. I legitimately did not feel any better getting him back. Because once I did, I had time, plenty of time to think about it, and it occurred to me, what would have been the point of getting him back? To try to get him to stop him from beating my ass anymore? That probably would have been the plan back then. Now, I haven't seen the poor guy since high school. From what I've heard, he's not done well. He's had lots of issues, both mentally and medically. And being 41 now and looking back, that's not the proudest moment in my life. Getting revenge was not the proudest moment in my life. At the time, absolutely. I felt I was golden. But 2 months later, not only did he come back, but he came back with friends, obviously, who all
Officer
5
Peterson,
of them decided
please
to beat
report
my
to
ass.
Captain Porter. Officer Peterson,
And
report to Captain Porter.
again, I had the win for the moment, but I still lost the war. In the end, I still got my ass beat more times than I could count. Hey, you know what? By the time I made it to high school, I was already used to being in those fights. And no matter where I would go, it didn't have to be in school. I could walk anywhere around in my small town. Somebody wanted to fight me. Now, there was a point when I hit, I think it was, I want to say like the middle half of my junior year. There was one guy who used to beat my ass almost on a daily basis, okay? And this is how bad it was. He legitimately lived 2 doors down from me, okay, on the same street. He lived 2 houses down. So we fought all the time. Well, one day, I was on crutches because I had my knees busted out after doing a science experiment in the ballpark across from the high school. It was a model rocket show is what it was, actually. I sent off thousands of dollars worth of model rockets that I had been building for like 3-4 years. Had a bunch of guys come up and beat the crap out of me with sledgehammers and baseball bats. The only thing that they actually broke other than my arm was my knees. So, of course, I crawled home because technically my house was literally 2 blocks away from the park.
Officer Barnes, staff training.
And 3 blocks away from school. One day, I was on the crutches. I was coming home. He came up and he pushed me. And I'll never forget this because I had a stone wall. Now, it was a retaining wall, but it wasn't a really high one. It was like a short one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're welcome. I'm working on it, I promise. I'm getting there. But anyways, he pushed me against the retaining wall. I fell over the wall and into the grass of my yard. Well, then he jumped on top and started hitting me. Well, I had just I lost my mind in that fight. Like, I think I just blacked out. But from what I can recall, or at least what I can recall up to a certain point anyways, I cracked him over the head with the crutches. Well, at least one of them, because that's all I needed. Because as soon as he fell to the ground, the next door neighbor had this iron fence that went around their yard. Now, it was an old cast iron type fencing, so it wasn't real tall. It was about 3-4 feet. About the same as the retaining wall would be, if you put them side by side. And I put this guy in a chokehold and had his head up against the iron bars of that fence. And I had 4 of his buddies kicking my ribs, trying to get me to let go of him. And all I can remember is that I made this guy turn purple, and then I let him go. I don't know why I let him go, because I think at that point I was ready to be done, because he pushed me to my limits. But something clicked upstairs that told me, no, don't do that, because that means trouble. That's bigger trouble than I would want to handle.
Officer Fraser,
so
please call extension 4342. Officer Fraser,
cool
4342.
I will tell you that ever since that one happened, I sincerely have not seen or heard from him since that very day. I used to work with his mom at a restaurant years ago, and I kid you not, she would not tell me anything about him. Nothing. She wouldn't talk to me about him, even though I was trying to be mature about it. Like, hey, how's Mark doing? Now his name's not Mark. I'm just using a different name, of course. How's Mark doing? How's he been since school? Stuff like that. Sincere. I'm not not being a jackass, not being sarcastic, was genuinely sincere. I haven't seen him since high school. How's he been? Nothing. She would never, ever, ever tell me anything. And if he was going to come there for her for some reason, she would make sure to tell him when to come up so that way I wasn't there. It was crazy. And I never could understand it because that was high school stuff. I'm no longer in high school. I'm 41 years old. I had my fun. I still have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Not crazy teenager fun. Don't get me wrong. I've reached a point in my life where I don't think I can do that anymore. But to be fair, I've also been a contractor for over 20 years. So I'm broken down a little bit. But nonetheless, I was trying to be, genuine, sincere, hoping that, she would say, hey, he's doing fine. He got
Sergeant
family.
Lewis, please call desk. Sergeant
And
Lewis, please
that's
call
all
desk.
I wanted to hear was that he was fine, he's got family, or, that he was fine. That's not what happened. She didn't want me to know anything. So to this day, I still don't know. I have no clue. People that I've talked to, they won't tell me about him. And I think it's because he told them not to. Not sure why, because, he's the one that took me on for many years. And then when I turned the tables on him, it was, oh, hell nah. Like, well, dude, you're the one that beat on me. So when I turn the tables on you, all of a sudden it's, don't tell him nothing about me. You keep him away from me. Like, you know what? I probably did. And to be honest with you, it's not like I meant to. Okay, I would never have the intentions on ever ending anybody. Okay, unless you were going to take my life. That's just how it is. Okay, I will hunt for food. I won't hunt for sport because to me, in my mind, that's not something that you should do. Okay, don't get me wrong. Target shooting, that's different. But do not unalive an animal for fun. You unalive an animal to live. That's how I was raised. Now, don't get me wrong. I keep pretty things here in my place. They stay in a safe. They stay locked up, trigger locks and all. But
Officer Martinez,
should Armageddon come at my patio door,
Officer Martinez, 4342.
they're not going to like what I pull out because I will be able to protect myself. Just like I think that we all should be able to, because oh no, I'm not a psycho. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. I'm crazy. I'm definitely crazy. And it's on paper that I'm crazy. But I am the good kind of crazy. I am the crazy who will think of something all the way through before making a rash decision. And that's why I'm not a primate. Because I'm willing to think about, the consequences of my actions and the repercussions that would follow. Because you don't have just consequences. You have repercussions as well. Because what you may do may not affect just the person that you're doing it to, but it can affect those around them. That makes a difference. Oh, okay. I understand that. Okay. Yeah, no, bugs is one thing, because to be fair, I don't want spiders living in my place. Or water bugs or things of that nature. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna necessarily try to kill them. I will try to, like put them in a cup or whatever, open the door, throw them back outside.
Officer Foster, please report to staff training.
I'm not trying to unalive insects or animals or anything like that, because to be honest, I live in an apartment complex in the middle of the city, and I have some trees around me, and in these trees are some deer. And I got really upset last year or the year before last because some fool left a John Deere riding lawnmower out in the grass area, and it was leaking gas and oil everywhere. I mean, it was leaking really bad too. So the deer, the squirrels, they wouldn't come around anymore. And I genuinely got upset over that, because for the small piece of tree land that we have, it's nice to see a few deer walking through there every now and then. So I grabbed some straps out of the back of my truck, and Lord help me, I don't know why I did it, because I think it was just because I wanted to see the nature in the backyard. But I hooked these straps up to this lawnmower, and then I strapped it to me, and I started walking. I walked 432 yards to the maintenance area and dropped it in their driveway with a note that said, "Here, it's out of the grass so the animals will come back. You guys deal with it." Because it had literally sat there for like 3 months. I mean, that's crazy. Who puts it down there and then just leaves it there? Although, to be fair, I have seen a Jeep roll over into the woods behind me from the maintenance drive. A car has done the same thing. They have rolled golf carts and ATVs back
Officer
here
Roberts,
behind my
please call
apartment
desk.
complex, because I live on a part where you get some flatness up to right before about my neighbor's patio there, and then it starts to dip off into a hill. Well, these guys think that they're Evel Knievel and that they can get through there with no problems. And I get to watch in amazement, because I have a camera on the back door of my patio that points outside, because, again, I live in the city. I also don't live in a great part of the neighborhood where I am seriously outnumbered. I am in a minority where I am, but my neighbors know me. They're cool with me. Most of them actually love me, because they can come to me and say, "Hey, can you help me with something?" And I can help them out. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't mind. But their friends, however, I don't know their friends, or their friends' friends, or their friends' friends' friends. So, for my safety, my apartment is wired. I have cameras in my apartment. I have them pointing out of my apartment. I have one that points down both sides of the hallway of where I live at. And those are in the ceiling tiles. And they don't know about those. Because those are small cameras, and they're very well disguised. But that's how I do it, because I'm not only watching out for me, but next door to me, I have an 87-year-old black woman who I adore. I simply adore her. Ever since I've moved into this building, she has always tried to look out for me. Ever since I moved into this apartment right next door to her, at least I see her at least 3 times a week, almost on the
Captain
button.
Porter, please call desk.
Yeah, and to be fair, I've had bad neighbors. I've had plenty of them. I've had some of the worst neighbors that you'd ever want around. One of the worst ones for me, and this is no joke, I legitimately had a neighbor tell me that I was being a bad parent. That didn't sit well with me. As a matter of fact, that's probably one of the few times outside of high school that I legitimately wanted to, well, actually, I can't say wanted to. I walked up into his trailer and beat his ass in front of his wife. Don't get me wrong. I spent the rest of the weekend in jail. Yeah, yeah. That was a very bad triggering thing for me because I was already having issues as a parent, and I was working very hard for my kids and everything. And then to have somebody say that to me and get in my face and say that to me, and then turn around and try to walk back into his trailer like he's hot shit. Yeah, buddy, that did not work with me. It did not sit well because I went right through that front door and I pinned him up into the wall right in front of his wife. And I think I hit him probably 3 times, and that's all it took. Because on the third one, I knocked him out cold. And I turned and I looked at her and I was like, the next time he runs his mouth, you better call the ambulance. Because that's what you're going to need. And I walked out. Now, of course, 30 minutes later, the cop showed up at my door. And I knew what was coming. So I don't have the camera on, and I do apologize. It's not that
Officer
I'm really strong.
Burton,
I know
call
how
desk.
to use my weight if I need to. When it comes to a fight, that's how I was taught how to fight, was to use my weight, because I'm a stocky guy. I mean, I'm only like 5'7", 5'8", maybe, but I have the frame of a football player. Like I was probably built for sport, to be honest with you. I just didn't enjoy it. Because to be fair, I like to be fat. I like having my insulation. And I like playing my games and being a nerd. That's what I enjoy doing. But this guy, to be fair, it's not that he was weak. It was that he was drunk. He was plastered. But that didn't matter to me because those words still came out of his mouth. And I wasn't having none of it. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. When he sobered up and, he come to and realized what had happened, he actually came over and apologized. But, of course, he had to wait an extra day because I was still sitting in jail. So he dropped the charges because his wife told him what he said and what I did and what happened afterwards. Because I didn't go after her. I made a statement to her, and then I walked out and went back home. That was it. I didn't do anything else. So she understood that he said something to me that he shouldn't have. And when she explained it to him, luckily for me, he dropped the charges because he knew that he fucked up. Because he knew that I was struggling, that I was trying to do, good for my kids, make a better, happy home, you know what I'm saying? Do what was right as a single dad. So yeah, it was interesting.
Chief Alvarez, please call 4342. Chief Alvarez, 4342.
It was definitely interesting. And to be fair, I would do it again. Because he got on my nerves. Like, he got on my last nerves. And don't get me wrong, I'm actually a very patient person. I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, well, geez, Dan, you got the patience of a saint. Yeah, well, that's because up here in my head, I'm trying to make sure that I go through all of my options before selecting one that doesn't get me in trouble. So, yeah. It's not that I got the patience of a saint. It's just because I know better. Just knowing better. Just giving yourself a chance to think it through before you do it, you'll save yourself more problems and hassles than you could ever realize. Well, I hope that that's not a bad thing, because I mean, I want you to, I want you to be able to understand that, cool, you're a sophomore in high school, man. Enjoy high school, because I'm telling you now, when you hit that adulthood, once you've passed the drinking age, unless you can find a way to keep things exciting in your life, like, constantly going out doing stuff, like for me, one of my favorite things now, of course, I've changed this because of, health and things of that nature, but I was really big into going to rock music festivals. And I would go to stuff like Louder Than Life,
Officer
Sonic
Turner,
Temple,
please call desk.
Welcome to Rockville. What else was there? I mean, Incarceration. Well, that's cool, because I mean, yeah. now don't get me wrong. The jail time, the most I ever spent was 30 days, and that was because of a stupid child support payment. That's all that was. That wasn't because I was fighting anybody or doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing, or getting caught doing something I know that I shouldn't have been doing. That was simply over a $75 child support payment. But that's how it goes in that's how it goes in the state of Kentucky. They are very, very strict about their child support situations. Although, over $75. And bear this in mind. We'll see. Now I'm in Ohio now. I came from northern Kentucky, even though I grew up in all parts of Kentucky. Like, there was not a part of Kentucky that I probably had not been in before I was 18 years old. I went through a lot of boys' homes. I went to some mental institutions, things like that, because I have ADHD really, really bad. I refuse to take medication. Actually, that's why I'm a 420 person, because that is my medication. That helps keep me on an even keel, so to speak. Like, I'm still wired. Don't get me wrong. My brain does not stop. I think in my sleep. I think all of the time. Like, my brain does not shut down. And that's okay.
Officer Kelly, please report to staff training.
I got
Officer
fed
Kelly,
a lot of the
report to
pills
staff
and stuff
training.
growing up. Because, obviously in the 90s, it still wasn't understood how, ADHD works. And don't get me wrong, I don't really think that they understand it that much today either, but I do know that they understand it more now than they did in that time frame. 30 years ago, it was definitely different. Now, growing up, my parents divorced when I was 10. I have tried to unalive myself twice before I was 13. I was born in 84, actually. I was born in 84. And I'm a twice survivor of trying to unalive myself between the time that I was 10 and 13. I was going to make the attempt again when I was 22 because I was losing my kids because of unfortunate circumstances that there was nothing I could do at the time, and I had nobody to back me up. Yeah, I'm glad I'm still here, and to be honest, if I had completed the deed back then, I wouldn't have been able to be the person that I am now. And I'm not perfect. I am absolutely not perfect. And never strive to be, because there's no such thing as perfection. It does not exist. Okay? The only way that you're going to be perfect, and this is a really strong out guess, in my opinion, is if
Officer
you're a
Baker,
freaking
report to
android
staff
that
services.
just can't mess up anything. I mean, you're going to have to be a machine that, cannot be messed up whatsoever. And I'm not talking like RoboCop ordeal here, because that definitely won't work. We saw the movie. No, you're right, and they're not going to be either. That's exactly my point. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. It does not matter who you are, what walk of life you come from, what your past has been like, or what your future is predicted to be. It does not matter. Nobody is perfect. But the one thing that I have always told people, because I try not to blow smoke. If somebody asks me something, I'm going to tell you what I think about it, because that's my opinion. That may not be your opinion. That may not be anybody else's opinion. But it is mine. You asked me. Okay? But I have made sure to tell everybody that we all walk different paths, okay? We all have a different past, and we all walk a different path. But here's the thing. You are a sophomore in high school. No, I don't have a purple account. I think I need to step up my game a little bit more and get myself more out there, and that's what I'm working on doing. But of course, everything is a slow process. Obviously, I'm working on all of this. It's definitely been crazy. I will eventually get one. I'll probably work on that over the weekend
Officer
as well.
Phillips, call 4724. Officer Phillips, 4724.
Yeah, you know what? They've already restricted my live on here. So if that happens, then fine. I have other places I can go to. It's not just here. This is the smaller one probably for me out of all of the others, because it's just not like, for the last few days they've restricted my live on here, so I'm getting fed up with it. But yes, that is something I need to look into. I'm glad that you actually said that, because I kept forgetting what that one was. But now that you brought it up, I'm on there for about, let's say, 30 minutes, and then they give me live restrictions because my content's unoriginal or whatever, and I'm not understanding it because I don't have any music on in here, or at least I don't think there's any music playing that I'm aware of, and it's just the game sound and me talking on the microphone, but yet somehow, some way, I still have that live restriction. Yeah, dude. Plug found me one day because I had jumped into his live, and I saw that he was a small streamer, just like myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a small fry. Like I said, I'm a small fish in the big old pond. But I saw that he was there. He was cool with me. I was cool with him. We were having a great conversation. So, I send him some love, send him, a few little gifts, stuff like that.
Officer Peterson,
give some support.
please report to Captain
because that's
Porter.
what I was doing
Peterson,
here on TikTok.
report to Captain
I was
Porter.
on here for weeks before I even started a live channel. For weeks, I was going around to different small streamers, those who were at least under 5,000. I would go fishing, but I'd be honest with you. I think I would be more chilled on my devil's lettuce versus the actual fishing part, because I haven't fished since I was like 16, and I think that's because I knew I had to go get an actual fishing license, and I just didn't want to pay for it each year. So by the time I was like 20, what was I, like 25, 26, something like that, I probably had $4,000 plus of fishing gear. Between, like, I had like 25 poles, I had like 19 tackle boxes, I think. I mean, I had all kinds of stuff. And my nephew was really big into fishing. So I said, okay, since I'm not doing it anymore, and of course, I mean, we're talking about gear from, not taco boxes, tackle boxes, tackle. I just realized that's probably what came out of my mouth, because I was I was talking so quick, and I didn't realize that my words are kind of coming together and they're blending, and I probably shouldn't do that. That's a sign of well, No, not really, because if I'm honest, I was up at 3 o'clock this morning, and I stayed up until, I don't know, like maybe 5 o'clock. I took
Officer
a small
Brooks,
nap,
please call desk.
got back
Officer
up
Brooks,
at 7,
please call desk.
and then I ran out the door so I can go buy Pop, Monsters, and McDonald's. And man, I grubbed on a McDonald's this morning, that is for sure. Because I got me 2 orders of biscuits and gravy. I got me 2 of their spicy sausage McMuffins, not with the egg, because the last time I had the egg on there, it did not sit well. Sometimes the eggs from McDonald's are fine. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Oh, it was fantastic. Because then, I mean, I also had a steak, egg, and cheese McMuffin. Oh, I love those. The bagel is what turned me on originally. But when I saw them do steak, egg, and cheese McMuffins, I was thrilled. I love Thomas English muffins. I just love English muffins, period. I do love bagels. I love biscuits, but I won't lie to you. Man, my biscuits have either got to have sausage and gravy in them, or it's got to have potatoes and gravy. Because I like to take my biscuits and dip them into my mashed potatoes and gravy, because that just, to me, that's really good. Now, I know I'm not the only one who's like that, because I know quite a few people who are like that. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, I will say that the eggs from McDonald's, if you get there, now I know this is going to be different for everywhere. Not all McDonald's are 24/7 anymore. They used to be. A lot of them were, but not anymore. Not because of COVID, obviously. But if you have a McDonald's that closes and opens, okay, so then that might be why your eggs are probably not that great. And I'll explain this to you. So the store technically opens 1 hour before it actually opens to the public. That's so that way everybody can get in there, get shift ready, you know what I'm saying? Start getting things prepped, and right, exactly, because they make it all at once. So your best bet, if you want a good egg in the morning from McDonald's, you have to be there within at least the first 15 minutes that they are open to the public, because the eggs take less than a minute to make on the grill. So they can't actually do the eggs at least until 5 minutes before they open to the public. At least that's the way I was told. Now, I could be wrong. This could be different for other McDonald's, but I know a couple of the people there. I've seen them at a bar at one point. Ran into them, in other places. Just crazy how I know people, actually. I'm not a social butterfly, but somehow I know people. So I know to get there, pretty much at 5 in the morning when they open up. That's when I know I'm going to get not just hot, fresh food, but fresh eggs. Now, throughout the rest of the time during breakfast, yes, they do pre-make them. They make quite a few of them, and I do believe they still trade them and then drop them on your sandwiches, as they're going. It sucks that they do that, because I'm sure you, me, a lot of us don't like heat lamp food. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. But we will go there. We will spend our money. Why? Because it's convenient for us. No, hey.
Officer Mendez,
you don't have
please
to worry
call
about
switchboard.
anything like
Officer
that.
Mendez, please call switchboard.
Don't even sweat it. It's not that big of a deal. I don't worry about it, because whatever I get from anybody, it's going to get exchanged, and I'm going to pass it on to somebody else. Oh, my bad. I didn't catch the other part of that, because as soon as the next line came in about the joke, then it lifted up a little bit. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, I had me a nice breakfast this morning. What can I say? So I'm still not hungry. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, I've had my devil's lettuce. I'm about to set me up with another one because it sounds good right now. You know, but that's another reason why the camera's not on, because I can't show stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to catch flack for something like that when the reality of it is, you know, that's the person I am. Now, if I want to be on the camera, yes, I can be. I don't have to have, you know, my enjoyment. But to be fair, it's the best way to keep me talking. If you really wanted to talk with me, and I'm in that kind of mood, like I've been here for the last, you know, 30 minutes, I think, something like that. Now I'm losing track of time even, but that's how I do it. That's how I get myself to be talkative with everybody else. I enjoy that, and then I'm ready to go. Like, hey, let's hear it. Yeah.
Chief Alvarez, please call switchboard. Chief Alvarez, please call switchboard.
And look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you should go into school, you know, off your wits. Don't do that, because then you're not going to focus. You're not going to pay attention, you know, and then it's going to be harder on you. You know what I mean? But when you're outside of school, all right, what you do, man, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't go do something that, you know, is going to get you into trouble. You don't want that in your life. You don't want that to follow you around. And I get it. We all have bad days, right? I mean, you're a sophomore. You've got to be having some bad days right now in school. I mean, I'm sure that hopefully they're few and far between, but I'm sure that you do have bad days. And if you do, that's okay. Okay? Every day in school is not going to be a good day, no matter what you do. But the point of all of this is that you still got to make sure. Oh, you guys are on summer break. That's right. Dude, oh my goodness. See, I've been out of school for so long that the only time I know that school is in session is when I see the yellow buses on the road. Other than that, when they're gone, I don't realize it that much, because even in the summer, I know that there's still, like, some schools have, some schools are all year round. Other schools, you know, they do, what is those, like those 2-week kind of breaks or something like that. And I guess that's part of the all year round type school as well. And then, of course, I still remember, you know, traditional summer breaks like these, where you would leave. I'm going to guess that you probably got out of school probably May or June. I want to say mid-May, but probably maybe late
Officer
June.
Bewley,
Or not late
staff
June,
training.
May. Okay, so May. Some get out in May, some get out in June. And, of course, that's snow days. And, okay, late May. Did you have, did we really have that kind of, well, you probably had a snow day or two, didn't you? Probably a snow day, probably one of them teacher days, something like that, something that caused, you know, you to have a couple of extra days of school at the end of the year. I don't even know if they're actually still doing that or not. That's how it was before COVID anyways. COVID changed a lot. Now, I've got to ask, since you had a lot of days where the roads were frozen, how many people did you see out there driving dumb? I've got to know. I'm sure there was probably plenty. Yeah, okay, I don't understand what the problem with this is driving on a frozen road, because you would think now. Are you driving currently? Are you a licensed driver? I can understand some parts of it, like doing donuts in the parking lot. You know, you're having fun. No, you're not a licensed driver. Okay, well, I'm going to give you the best piece of advice that I think I could have ever been given, and this was actually from my grandfather. He told me, he said that this was the key thing. He said, make sure that you learn how to drive. Know how to drive. Close.
Sergeant Hoffman,
You're close.
please call switchboard. Sergeant Hoffman, please call
mean
switchboard.
all ears on what I'm saying. My bad. He said, make sure that you know how to drive. Know how to drive in all conditions. But most importantly, pay attention to everyone else around you. If you know that you can drive, then you can focus your attention on everyone else around you and pay attention to how they're driving. Because there are lots of subtle signs of a driver that's going to do something that it's going to throw you off. Somebody's going to make a left turn for no damn reason. Why? Because they didn't care that you were behind them. They ain't worried about the turn signal. They're just going to go. Okay? Well, that's the things that you want to keep your eye on. Always be checking those mirrors. Those mirrors, man, they will save your butt more than you can imagine. I don't have the stereo from my old truck anymore, which is really a shame. It was a really nice stereo. It took me 24 hours or so of installation with the camera and the GPS system and all of that stuff to install in my truck. But in that truck, I had front dash recording and I had rear recording. So not just the backup part, but I also had a rear lens that I could see out of the back of my truck. Well, I've caught lots of crashes. Like, I have seen semis legitimately flip over not even 20 feet in front of me. Whipped out around them. The garbage truck almost hit them. And because the garbage truck was able to stop, even though I was 7 cars back, I still slammed into the back of that garbage truck. And I had the engine sitting in my lap. As a matter of fact, this was only a few years ago. I was on a phone call with the client and she heard the crash. I was hands-free. Obviously, I wasn't, I wasn't holding my phone or nothing like that. I don't do that. That's why I have hands-free in the truck. But she heard the sound of the brakes, me scream because I couldn't stop what was about to happen, and then the phone went dead, just like that. And she hurried up and called my boss and told him what happened. And of course, he hurried up and tried to reach out to me, but he couldn't figure out where I was because not only did hitting the back of that garbage truck put the engine in my lap, but it wiped out the stereo, it wiped out the GPS tracking beacon that I had in the truck, so he couldn't actually find me. But luckily, and I say luckily, and I still don't know how this occurred, but one of my other co-workers and my boss's son was driving up the highway and saw me and called the boss and told the boss where I was, but they were going in the opposite direction, so they couldn't just stop, turn around right in the middle of the road. That really would have been dangerous. So I hit this garbage truck in the middle of the highway, and I'm in the center lane, mind you. So I've got a left lane and a right lane where cars are blowing past us 65, 75 miles an hour. Like, they're not slowing down. Well, I don't know how I got this to work, and to this day, I don't think I can explain it, but I did manage to get that truck to pull all the way over to the shoulder, off the road, so then that way, I could get out of the truck for one, even though it was really difficult. I more or less had to kick the door open because I was kind of crushed. I banged my head on the steering wheel, seatbelt, it didn't matter. I still banged my head on the wheel. I had a big old knot like the size of a golf ball. I still remember I had engine oil all over my pants because I had the back end of the engine like right in between my legs, more or less. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the headache went away after a few days. My knees is what really kind of got me because of having that much weight sitting on my legs right where it was. But again, that's where I was fortunate enough that it was stuck in the firewall in such a position that I could still get the seat to go back a little bit so I could get out of the truck. So once I got one leg free and I got that door open, you know, then I was able to, you know, get up into the seat and get both legs out and open the door all
Captain
the way
Porter,
and
please
get out
call
of the
desk.
truck. Now, of course, once I got out of the truck, here, you know, police showed up and everything. And this is what kills me. 7 cars back, applied the brakes. I was only doing 45 miles an hour at that point. And I know that because the HUD display on my truck windshield was show. Well, actually, I was doing 46. I was doing 46. And speed limit was 55, but because I was behind a garbage truck, I knew not to, you know, not to get right behind the garbage truck. Whatever you do not drive right up onto somebody. And I was taught this a long time ago. Another reason that you shouldn't do that. Now, this may not be that true today because there's not very many manual transmission vehicles out on the road, but I was always told to make sure that you stay back from somebody because they may roll back into you when they let go of the brake. So I kind of keep that same mentality when it comes to any vehicle. And that includes vehicles that are far bigger than what I'm driving. I don't play with semis. I obviously don't like to play with garbage trucks. You know, I don't want to fool with something that's 5 times my size because all it's going to take is for the driver of that vehicle to get nervous for 5 seconds. And his nervousness can unalive me or anybody else on the road. That's all it takes. Yeah, dude, take that lesson in. Take that lesson in. Learn it, understand it, and apply it. Because I am telling you,
Sergeant
it is
Walsh,
crucial to
please call
understand
extension
how other people are driving
4342.
around you.
Sergeant Walsh, 4342.
If you see somebody flying up the road like an idiot, don't speed up and try to get up there and you know, call the police or whatever. Don't do it because you're going to put yourself in danger at that point, and then you're going to be able to cause more problems than you would be able to solve. You know what I'm saying? So while I would definitely want to report that person, you know, for acting a fool, it's best that if I make sure that I am doing what I am supposed to do so I can ensure that at least I am safe. Because I can't control the way other people drive. None of us can control how other people drive. So we have to look out for ourselves. The biggest part of that is watching for everybody else. Because living here in Ohio, I won't lie, when I lived in Kentucky and I had my license, driving over there actually is not that bad. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some spots, for sure. Louisville is definitely one of those spots. Where driving through there is like a freaking circus attraction. But, for the most part, most of Kentucky, fairly chill when it comes to driving. It wasn't until I moved into Ohio that I had to become a very defensive driver. And I don't like being like that. I would rather let somebody pass and get in front of me and be safe than sit there, have road rage, act stupid, do something dumb, potentially unalive somebody, or
Sergeant
worse,
Lewis, please call desk.
cause a
Sergeant Lewis, please call
major,
desk.
major accident. I don't want that on my shoulders. I don't want that on my conscience. That's why, for the most part, I go out and I might go out and go for a drive like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Why? Not too many people on the road. Not much to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I go out there, chill. But in the daytime, I go only where I need to go, and I leave it at that. Because if I try to do more or be out longer or whatever, then I find that I get myself not necessarily worked up, but I get aggravated because of the way other people are driving, especially when we're in residential areas that say, hey, you can only go 20 miles an hour, but you see somebody going 50 down the road. And for me, the one thing that I worry about is somebody's going to walk out from behind a car or from in front of a vehicle and I can't see them. And then it's too late. On the highway, I've cruised at 120 miles an hour on the highway before. Absolutely, I have. I mean, I have a nice GMC pickup truck. I like to play in my pickup truck sometimes. But I never, ever play in my pickup truck. One, in areas that I'm not familiar with. And two, most of the time, I have places I can go where I can do it on a legal track versus on the highway. Now,
Officer Cooper, please
on
call
the highway,
desk.
I have reached that speed before. Most certainly. Not recently, I haven't, because I'm getting to the point where I can't do crazy things. I definitely don't need to be doing crazy things, and I don't want to go to jail for something that I'm doing that's crazy. But I am a child at heart. I'm still a little immature. I mean, come on. I play video games still. Right? I mean, most people would consider that immature. But I have fun. We play games for fun. Well, hold on. I play games for fun. Because I've played games for competition, and it burned me out on games. Like, I had to stop playing games for a couple years so I could want to come back to play it, because I had played in Call of Duty competitions when MLG was the big thing back then. And that would have been during, like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. It would have been during those times. I even have a Call of Duty tattoo on my left arm. And I have that because while I was in jail, I designed it full game sleeve. But I only got to the Call of Duty part, and then I stopped. I had to. Yeah, I'll definitely show it sometime. Actually, let's see here. I'm in my TikTok. Let me see.
Officer Burke, please
if
call
I can
desk.
Get that to come up. And you'll have to give me a second here. Yeah, I get it. My live's not available for recommendation under the feed you, whatever, for you feed and feed you, whatever it's called. It's the feed me feed. Now where is? Let me add it back in here, because I originally was doing this from my iPad, but for some reason it did not want to deal with the iPad today. So let me see what I can get here. Can I get it to work on this one? No. It's gotta be because I've got it here. do this. Hold on now. This thing trying to. Okay, whatever. It just. Whatever. Game's gonna act like that. Fine. Okay, now let's see if this will work. Where'd it go? Oh, it took it away. Oh, for the love of Lord. Let's see. Come on. Yes. Now, can you put the camera on here? Here we go. Okay. Now, can you see me in here?
Officer Martinez, call 4342. Officer Martinez, 4342.
Okay. I will tell you what. So this way you can actually get an idea here. Yeah, hold on. I just saw you say that it's a little dark. Hold on. Let me. I'm in my living room, so I don't have like a whole lot of light in here. But oh, that's what I'm looking for. Hopefully that was a little better to see there. I mean, yeah, for the most part I do, but to be fair, I am actually, like I said, I'm a stocky fellow, as you can see. You know, I'm not necessarily tall by no means. Let me stand up here. So this is, you know, this is me, you know, haha, down to here. Not exactly that tall. My torso area is actually fairly shorter compared to my legs. But this is the cool thing. I may be a little short, but I am a you know, stocky built fella. And the one thing that I can do that scares even my brother-in-law,
please call switchboard.
is pick up a refrigerator and throw it out the back of the U-Haul truck. On my own, by the way. So he got the hint a long time ago that he does not want to, you know, get under my skin in a bad way. Especially when he saw me doing that. Because we were working one day. We were removing a refrigerator, sorry, from an apartment. And no, hey, you're good. But we were taking a refrigerator out of an apartment one day, and it was 2 stories up, and we were bringing it, you know, down the stairs so we can get the next one, you know, up the stairs. We get to the last set of steps. The last set of steps. And he's holding on to it by a small lip in the front, all right, and one of the handles. The handle broke. 2 seconds after the handle broke, his finger slipped. I had that refrigerator fly down at me down the stairs and literally like push me and pin me up against a wall. I got so mad that with just sheer force, like just sheer being pissed off force, I pushed that refrigerator off of me and back into the stairs. I actually broke 2 steps when I did it, so we had to fix those before we left too. But I was so mad at him that I pushed
Sergeant
it off
Hoffman,
of me,
please call extension
pulled it out the door, picked
Sergeant
it up
Hoffman,
and threw it into the back of the
4100.
U-Haul because I was so mad. I mean, I was pissed because that was like 20 steps coming down that one flight, and it hurt more than anything because it banged right against my chest. Like I had it hit me full force and push me back up into the wall. So, oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, dude, I've got a steering rig over here, like, you know, wheels and pedals, and, you know, the whole seat, kit caboodle. I even put it on wheels so I can roll it around, and then when I got it up to my desk and it's, you know, situated with everything here, I can lock the wheels in place and start driving. I mean, shoot, over there, I've got 3 different laser systems that I was telling Plug about. You know, I can engrave things on wood, leather, metal. I could do paper stuff if I wanted to. I mean, I can cut the wood with it. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, well, I can tell you, this setup here in particular. Now, hold on, I'm going to kill the camera because if I almost just realized that I was about to bring this back into view. Hold on. Don't want no trouble. Don't want them to shut me down before I can even have fun. Bunch of wankers. Okay. So my computer setup is practically all Rogue. Republic of Gamers. That's what this is. I built the tower with all the parts in it. It has a Ryzen 7 50 is it the 5700 XD?
Chief Alvarez, please call switchboard.
Which is the highest one I think I can
Chief
put
Alvarez,
on this motherboard itself. A GTX 4070 Super for the video card. I have 96 gigs of Corsair Dominator RAM inside of here. I have 5 different hard drives, 2 M2s, 2 SATAs, and then I have 1 traditional SATA hard drive. So one of the larger, you know, desktop versions, not a laptop one. But it's also 6 terabytes. It's a Western Digital Black. It's one of the gaming edition ones. So, oh, well, let me put it to you this way: if you ever want to get a computer, don't go to Walmart and buy one. Just don't go there and get one. I would tell you to go to, well, to be fair, I went to Micro Center, but that's because I know how to build these computers. Like, I can do this with my eyes closed. I had a degree in it at one point. I didn't, you know, keep up on the degree, you know, keep doing the recertifications and all that. So technically I don't have that. Yeah, you definitely want to make your own, and make sure that if you ever do build something like, you know, one of your own, make sure that you get one that you can keep going with, you know, something that you can take out the parts, upgrade, you know, until it reaches the point where, you know, it would cost you more to upgrade it than it would to go get another one and start again.
Officer Roberts, please call
But for
desk.
the most part, I mean, all of my stuff lights up in conjunction with everything. I've got my GoPros. Oh goodness, no! Mine. Well, yeah. I'm gonna need a new one eventually in mine. I'm gonna need to change my cartridge. Yeah. It happens. It happens. That's why I make sure that I have some of those, you know, stacked away in the drawer for when I need them. But I got my lettuce. I'm good. I have plenty of lettuce. I have what's here next to me on the right, on its stationary platform, and then I have a nice black bag that's in my desk area on the left, and that said bag has lots of bags in it. and when I say lots of bags, there's probably about 25 different bags in there right now. There was more a month ago when I first got it. Well, I'm more like a connoisseur. I like to try them all, quite frankly, and that's pretty much what I do when I go on a shopping trip. I take my drive, go to where I go in Michigan, walk into one of my favorite shops. They know me by name. They know I've spent
Officer
money
Peterson,
there. Like
please report to
a
Captain
lot of money.
Porter.
When I say a
Officer
lot,
Peterson, report to Captain Porter.
$26,000 in the last year and a half is quite a bit. So yeah, they know who I am. They know why I come up there. They know what I'm looking for. And the best part is they never try to bullshit me around either. They know what I want. So when I go up in there, they'll say, hey, this is what we've got. We know that this is your strain. So here's what we've got. What are you looking to pick up? And I go in there and I say, hey, I want, this. And I'll look around and be like, you know what? I'll try this out. I'll definitely try this, and this one. And then I keep going. And now I've had baby yoga. Now I've had that. That is some good stuff. Now the Chewbacca, you know what? I don't know if I've ever come across Chewbacca or not. It is very possible that I have. But then again, I mean, Baby Yoga, I know I have, because I literally just came across that on my second to last trip. And I think I picked up, maybe 4 or 5 pre's. And they were good. They were definitely good. I know that they only had them in the pre's though, because they didn't have any bags. It was like one of those like limited kind of things. Like it was only going to be there for just a small amount
Officer
of time.
Phillips,
They were
call
doing
4724. Officer
what do you call
Phillips,
that? Like a soft run
4724.
of it to see, if it would sell. I definitely picked up some. I enjoyed them. They were definitely good. Another one that I absolutely love. Actually, there's a couple of them. Midnight Berries. Those are some really good ones, along with Shipwrecked. Those two there, those are like my go-tos. Like they are strong. And when I say strong, I'm sure it could probably put down an elephant if it had to be fair. Because I still have yet to have anybody come here who comes and chills with me, for that particular reason. I have still yet to have one person who's been able to leave my place after the first 2 hours. Because it kind of grounds you, like it puts you down. It is strong. Oh, are you? Yeah, the Midnight Berry. Oh my goodness! If you've ever had that, and you don't know what to expect to be in your bed. Yes. Now for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, that's how it was. It kind of was like that. Oh, now see, okay, so you have a small tolerance, and that's understandable. You're still in your years, okay? I have had this stuff since I was 14. I first discovered it in my
Officer
bathroom
Bewley, report
because
to
of my
staff
cousin
training.
leaving behind
Officer
some
Bewley,
little
report to
friends
staff training.
on the bathroom sink. I didn't know what it was, but I knew how it worked. In other words, I knew that I didn't know, that it was devil's lettuce, but I knew that you were supposed to smoke it. And that's what I did. And then, of course, that's what led me into where I'm at F41. So, yes, I have a extremely high tolerance, okay? The Midnight Berries, while I've watched everyone else more or less clonk out from them, I can smoke 4 or 5 of them back to back and feel perfectly fine. Like, I'm not gonna go out driving or nothing like that because that's not what I do. That's not what I'm doing. Not after something like that, anyways. Not that strong. But I have watched people clunk out on my couch after one, and I'm ready like 10 minutes later after the first one's done to say, hey, let's bust up another one. Let's do this again. They don't know how to handle that. I, on the other hand, do, because at my worst points, I was legitimately smoking 30 of these bad boys a day. Like 30 rolls that I do. Yes, that much in a day. And to be fair, they're all cones. Like I do mostly cones now. I don't deal with trying to
Officer Michaels, please call desk.
Use a
Officer
use a
Michaels,
B or
please call
anything like
desk.
that, or even a P. I'm old. I'm at the point where I just want it to be easy so I can enjoy it. I don't want to have to go through a bunch of work and then croak because of what I'm using. I just want to enjoy it and relax. So I put all my stuff in cones. I would enjoy bowls, but to be fair, I go through them so harshly that I would have to clean them legitimately once a day, every day. And I just don't like doing that. So I keep to the cones. They're not that hard to, fill and go. And man, when I have one of my days, like, I'll be honest with you, yesterday would have been one of my days where I probably could have sat here all day long. Don't get me wrong, I love talking to everybody, but when I have those days, I can just sit here, be quiet, not say nothing to nobody, and just go. Yeah. Well, yeah, that would have been a great name, except Xbox Live wouldn't let me use it, Twitch wouldn't let me use it, PlayStation wouldn't let me use it, all because of the word smoke. I tried. Because I promise you, I came up with my name while under those conditions. Absolutely I did. Although, to be fair, the name I chose actually, so the first name actually did come to me, but because I couldn't use it,
Officer Baker,
I had to
report
come
to
up
staff
with the next
services.
one. But I get a lot of people who have seen my name, and the first thing that they refer to are lip smacker bomb pieces that they used to have back in the day. Now I don't know if they still have them or not. I've never even considered it until somebody points it out, and then I have to explain to them that's not where that name comes from. Okay, lip smacker does not mean the top half of the human body. It is for it is my code word for what goes on below the jeans. Yeah, I am. I'm absolutely horrible. Now, I have to be careful when I tell people that because, first off, I don't want anybody to be offended. Okay, I'm not out to try to cause problems. But honestly, it is a great joke. And it was the best thing that I could think of while I was under those conditions. Because I have seen some of these usernames, all right? And some of them are good, don't get me wrong. You know, there are some that are straight up hilarious, okay? No matter how many times you see it, you have to laugh, okay? There are a lot of stupid ones, though. And I think that there are more stupid ones than there are good ones.
Officer Barnes, report to staff training.
But the problem I
Officer
have
Barnes,
is that
staff
I can't
training.
necessarily tell this joke out loud a lot because other spots do not like what it would stand for. So, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to start a rile up. I came up with this name like legitimately 10, 15 years ago. That's how long I've had this persona. Because I think I came up with this originally when I got on the Xbox 360. And that was only because when I was playing on the Xbox, I had a different gamer tag. But I was trying to get it changed to something more along the lines of this, something similar. Now, okay, so this is, for the most part, yes, this is how you would find me. This is my username for almost everything. And I say almost because my PlayStation account is different. And I also think I have a couple of other accounts that are a little bit more different, only because I was restricted by the character, or not the characters, the number of letters, like the number of characters you can have in your name and so on and so forth. So I think that's where a lot of my restrictions came from. Actually, I don't have, my nephew has a PS5. He lives with me. He's the one with the PlayStation. I have more or less Xboxes. Now, I do have a PS Vita, a
Detective Reed,
PlayStation
please
2,
call
a
desk.
PlayStation 3,
Detective
and a
Reed, please call
PlayStation
desk.
1. But all of those are packed away and in storage in their respective console boxes and stuff like that. Like when I bought them, I kept the boxes, all of it. Like I think I have 32 game consoles in storage. Because I have the Commodore, I have a Tandy 1000 computer that's never been out of the box. It's still brand new, which is a computer from like the 1980s. I have Ataris, Nintendos, Sega Saturn, Sega CD. I legitimately have one working console of every gaming console that I could ever get a hold of, because there are a couple of consoles that you just can't get a hold of. Like, I know for a fact that there is a PlayStation 2 game system. There is only one that was ever made. And it was for the European production of Need for Speed Most Wanted when it was being released in Europe. And the PlayStation 2 is shaped like a car. No, my birthday is the middle of May. So, like, my birthday, more or less, was probably a week or two before you got out of school for summer vacation this year.
Detective Bailey, please call desk.
Yeah, my birthday is the middle of May. Ooh, it is warm in here. My goodness. Ooh. I'm gonna have to turn my AC back on. Hopefully this doesn't kill on the microphone. Let's see. Oh, cool. Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna take me a brief second, and I'm gonna put my my little platform over here, and I'm gonna prep myself a little goodie stick. Because to be honest, it sounds really good. Oh, no. Hey, dude, you ain't got to apologize for nothing. It ain't no big deal. It is not a problem, my friend. I assure you it's not. Dude, you got to understand. I don't expect people to show up to my streams. If they do, hey, I'm grateful. I am genuinely grateful because, you know, I've streamed for quite a few years. I mean, I've streamed, you know, on Twitch and, you know, YT, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not no big time guy. Hey, my name is simply Dan. You know, my persona, yes, I'm evil lip smacker. That's exactly what it says. But me, my name is Dan. That's right.
Officer Brooks,
Dan
please call desk.
And I do
Officer
anything
Brooks,
I can to
please
help
call
anyone
desk.
I can. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just how I am. And I don't mind being that way because you know what? I have a lot of people who love me simply because I'm chilled. It could be a lot worse. I could be Dan No Man. You know what I'm saying? No friends, nobody to talk to, nothing to do. No, that's cool. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a complete social butterfly though, because I certainly can't do like, don't get me wrong, I'm goofy. I'm most certainly a goofy person. But I'm not willing to sit there and put my ass out on the internet for attention. Because I'm not really worried about it. I do all of this for fun. That's what I do it for, is fun. I don't make no money from this. Actually, if anything, I spend more money just to do this. I mean, I built a killer computer. I buy games that technically, there's probably a few of these games that I've bought that I wouldn't. Oh, well, it can call me to the training ground all at once. I'm in the middle of a strike here. I'm in a strike right now. I'm striking the game for the moment. I am telling it no until I am satisfied. That's right. That's right. I'm making
Chief
me
Alvarez,
a lettuce and
please
leaf
call
sandwich.
desk. Chief Alvarez, please call desk.
I need to refill my energy tank. Yes, that's right. That's right. Because eating them out of a can is not always the way to go. I'll tell you what, though. Now, I don't know if... I understand that you're, a younger person and everything. Do they... does your school offer, like, home economics or anything like that? I don't know if any of these schools still do or not. But if they do, and you ever get a chance... You think so? If you can get a chance... Damien, I know... Whoops. Got a mustache hair. That was weird. If you can get a chance, I would take that class. And I'll explain to you why. I didn't think anything of home ec when I was in high school, okay? I did take the class, and I passed it with flying colors. And I'm glad that I did, because, I mean, now, I don't know how these classes are today, but back then, I learned how to cook, sew, obviously clean, because, you know, you're going to want to know those kind of things. I was taught how to do my own laundry. I mean, I was taught quite a few things in home ec class. And dude, I have to admit, at 41 years old, I am so glad that I learned that, because now something I do whenever I decide that I'm gonna, you know, have real vegetables, okay, you know what I'm saying? Not the kind that I'm currently enjoying, but the real deal. Whether it be canned
Sergeant
or
Hoffman,
fresh,
please call switchboard. Sergeant
I
Hoffman,
tend to
please call
take
switchboard.
I take my canned mixed veggies, and I don't just like I mean the class. Well, now see, I don't know what the class is going to offer during the time that you would be taking it. But what I would suggest that you do when you get it, you know, when you go back to school this year, all right, I would go and speak with, I guess, the office, or maybe, basically, dude, I learned how to sew, I learned how to cook, clean, and, like, when I say clean, I mean, like, properly clean, like, not just wiping something down, like, how to actually disinfect, remove bacteria, so that way you don't get sick, you don't make your family sick, you know, or friends, or anything of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was real deal stuff. Like, even learning how to sew, to this day, I am so glad that I had to do that, because I cannot tell you the amount of money that I have saved on fixing my jeans. And I know that that's something to laugh at, but it's genuinely true. I have saved myself at least $3,000 in jeans that I know of. You know how to sew? That's a good thing to know. That is a really good thing to know, because you will spend less money. SEW. You're good. I know what you mean. Don't worry. That was another thing I was good at, was spelling. I just try not to show that off, because that's really the nerd in me.
Officer Roberts, please report to staff
So
services.
your mom taught you how to sew? Well, that's
Roberts,
awesome.
report to
Now,
staff services.
I didn't get that. My mom, she didn't teach me that. Like I said, I was in a lot of boys' homes, you know, mental institutions, things like that nature. So my parents didn't really teach me much anything other than, you know, hating the world for the most part. Oh yeah, I still get confused with some words as well. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know how to spell every single word. Absolutely not. I'm not that nerdy, because I'm not going to sit there and study a damn dictionary. I don't care how much detention I've had. It's not happening. But, dude, taking that home ec class, at least for me back in the day, it was worth it. Now, again, I would talk to the school, see, you know, what home ec has to offer you, okay? You know, if you think that it's something that, you know, even though you might only use it once or twice in your life, it might still be a good idea to know it. Yeah, no. You had me at Numo. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, nope. Even if I put on my glasses and tried to actually say that word out loud, it's not going to end well at all. No. That's going to be the joke all on its own, actually. That's going to be something I need to put on a soundboard. And be like, yeah, pneumo ultra muscle muscle hustle with a volcanosis. Like, what did you just
Officer
say?
Foster, please report to staff training.
Yeah, there's nothing about that word that will ever come out right. Actually, to be fair, I understand that the word supercalifragilisticexpialidocious uses all the letters of the alphabet, but I still couldn't tell you how to spell it. There's no way. Because my brain couldn't retain that. I don't think it could. Now, don't get me wrong. I know my credit card information like crazy. I know all 10 of my credit card numbers. I know the expiration and the security codes on them. I know them by heart. But that one word, I could never, ever, ever spell that word correctly. Never. I could read it 10 million times and I still could not spell it right. And for somebody who can, dude, I give you props. If you could spell that word, I give you props. Really? So it is, okay, so it is a scientific word. That's been established. Because that is definitely not a normal word. That is not, like, the definition that you had just given me is what a doctor would tell you. He would not try to tell you that word and expect you to understand it. There's no way. Because you would look at that doctor dumbfounded. Because if you're not smart enough, you might have thought that he was just cussing you out. And he was doing it in a different language. At least that, I mean,
Officer Turner,
that's
please
what
call
I would
desk.
assume. Don't get me wrong. I know that there wasn't a single cuss word in there, but when you put all that together and you're trying to say the word, yeah, that can lead to a lot of problems. It's a good one though. And to be fair, as much as I love science, I don't think I could have ever been a scientist because I do not want to try to say those words. Because I know that in the hillbilly part of my soul, there is no way that my hick understanding and comprehension of both words and letters is ever going to let me get that out properly. It would be bad. But yeah, like I was saying though, Damien, man, when you go back to school this year, just ask them about the class. I'm not saying that you have to take it, but depending on what they offer you, man, it might be worth your while. Because I know that, I'm sure that you run on elective credits in high school still, right? You guys have to have like so many electives and whatnot. Yeah, it would probably be an easy credit for you. If you are, let's put it this way. If you are mechanically inclined, you have to have 23. Okay. This would be a good elective class to have under your belt. Even going into colleges, a lot of colleges, if that's what you want to do. Now, of course, I agree with some other people when I say that I feel that college is a ripoff.
Officer Fraser, please
and
call
I feel that
extension
it keeps you in a debt that you shouldn't
4342.
have.
Officer
That's just
Fraser,
my opinion,
4342.
But I do also know that a lot of colleges love to see that kind of elective on an application because there are certain courses that are in college that you may have to take depending on what you're going to major in that wants you to have that, you know, that kind of knowledge. I went to Job Corps, and Job Corps was not a college. Job Corps was more or less job training. But that is how I got my computer degree. I actually worked in the, well, actually, I don't even know if it's still there. I haven't been there in a while. But I was down in Memphis every other weekend because I was in Job Corps in Mammoth Caves, Kentucky. And I would drive down to Memphis every weekend, go to the Dell Corporation that was down there, work in the customer support department because that was, that was part of my job training, you know what I'm saying? Or, well, part of my job, or educational training. That's it. Sorry. I know what word I'm trying to say. It's just the fact of trying to get it out. But I did that for a while, and I loved it. I mean, I absolutely loved it. But it's not traditional college. I had to live on campus there. It's a government facility, so it was kind of, in a sense, for me, it was kind of like being back in the boys' home, because it was a structured environment, but it was also something that I was used to, so I didn't have a problem.
Officer Kelly, please report to staff training. Officer Kelly, report to staff training.
I wanted to be able to do better for myself, and I couldn't afford college. They was not going to give me no grants, nothing like that. It was never going to happen. I tried for so many of them, including the one that usually most every student can get, which is the Pell Grant, and I still got denied for that too. So after all that happened, I got my GED. I actually went out to Oklahoma City for about a year. I worked in a little grocery store during the weekdays. Or, well, I say during the weekdays. I worked there more or less overnight as a stalker. And then throughout the day when I wasn't sleeping, or on the weekends when I didn't have to worry about working, I would go out in my Jeep and I would go storm chasing. And keep in mind, this is back in the day when I was using the Sony mini cams and stuff like that. So, 2000, what is it, like maybe 2002, 2003? And I did that for a year. I had fun with it. I actually miss it. I miss storm chasing. It was really, really fun for me. Now, it definitely had some points where it was definitely scary. I definitely worried about, well, I think I'm more worried about the people in their homes who were getting hit than I did the fact that my Jeep was getting beaten up. Like, hail would beat my windshield and break it at least,
Lieutenant Carter,
twice a month.
please call desk.
So that got to be expensive, replacing that daggone windshield. I hated that windshield so much. But nonetheless, it was fun. It was definitely educational. From doing that, I learned a lot about how to drive in, bad conditions, and what to do and not to do in those types of conditions. Man, I took everything that I've ever done. I mean, just legitimately anything that I've ever done, I've analyzed it in my head. I've thought about it, and thought about the repercussions of something that I might do that I shouldn't. What can happen if I do this instead of that? And then I've had times where I've just gone out and I'm spontaneous. I don't care what happens. I'm just going out and I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see where it leads. Simple enough. I'm not saying that that's for everybody, but when I do have those intrusive thoughts, it's usually late at night when I know that, I'm not, there's nothing crazy going on, and I'm not gonna go hunt down for trouble. When I say spontaneous, I might get up and go drive 2.5 hours to a Buc-ee's, or go drive 4 hours down one side of the interstate just because I wanted to. So that's for me, that's what my spontaneousness is. Like, I've had friends tell me, like, I'll be on
Chief
Facebook.
Alvarez, please call
and I'll get a
4342.
message.
Chief
Hey, what are
Alvarez,
you doing?
4342.
Oh, well, I'm sitting at home. Well, why don't you come with us? Well, where are you guys at? Oh, well, we're up in Columbus, Ohio right now. We're camping. Well, why are you just now telling me this? Well, we got up here and we started getting unpacked and we looked around and we thought, man, we need to get some more people here, so we thought we'd give you a call. Man, as soon as I said that, I had my stuff thrown in the truck. I was packed and ready to go, had a cooler full of, plenty of alcohol, ready to go. Brought my devil's lettuce with me, drove up there. Man, took me like 4 hours to get there. I go up, pop my tent, pop my canopy, pop out the coolers, pop out the lettuce, look at everybody and like, I have arrived. Let's do this. And then it just turns into one big fun bash. And I love it because it's just something spontaneous. But now, like I think I was saying this before at some point, doing the rock music festivals and stuff. These kinds of things are like 3 and 4 days. Oh, no. Hey, that's cool, dude. That's absolutely cool. You go on ahead. You do what you need to do. Man, you take care and you have yourself a wonderful day. I certainly appreciate you following me, stopping by, listening to what I have to say, having a conversation with me. It was very cool to meet you, Damien, and I hope that you have a pleasant Saturday, dude. Absolutely not a problem, man. You take care.
Officer Peterson, please report to Captain Porter. Officer Peterson, report to Captain Porter.
Definitely a cool dude. Definitely a cool dude. All right, now. Oh, I didn't even realize you were still here. Jeez Louise, gave me a heart attack. Well, I genuinely appreciate you stopping by. If you ever want to chat it up like this again, man, and I'm on live, you know where to come find me, and I'd be more than happy to talk with you. Yeah, he was definitely a cool dude. Definitely a cool person. All right, let's see what we got here. Alright, so I need to get through the Los Sueños stories. I know I still have to do that one, but I'm going to have to work on that. Let's see what this one is.
Officer Roberts, please report to staff services. Officer Roberts, report to staff services.
All right, let's give this a shot. Let's see how this goes.
Entry team, this is Talk. Status of the active shooter threat is currently unknown. Move in and secure the area quickly.
Move in, clear the room. Confirmed.
Going in!
Opening on the right. Looks clear over here, boss.
Looks clear over here, boss.
Moving in!
Opening on the left. Nothing.
Let's go!
Empty over here. No contacts.
Hands on your head! Move! Police! Get down! Down on your knees!
Well, let's just talk about this.
Hands on your head, now!
I swear to God!
Turn around. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands behind your back. Entry team to Talk. One civilian detained.
Talk reporting. Trailers incoming. Proceed with caution.
Fall in.
I'm with you.
Shotgun and flashes.
Stacking.
Get up. Hands up! Do it now! Entry team to Talk. Suspect is in our custody, requesting transport.
Waiting on you.
Element, this is Talk. Trailers are ready.
Hands up! Drop your hands up! Now! Hands up! Down on your knees!
I listen.
Put your hands up! Restrain him.
Yeah, I got cuffs.
Police! Help!
We're not here for you.
They're here right now!
Please don't hurt me. I'm just a waitress.
have a civilian in our custody.
Can you stay here? I don't want to be
Turn around.
One squad will
Stay
not
down. Leave the talk. One suspect in custody, compliant.
This is Talk. Trailers incoming.
It just came in and started killing people randomly.
It's controlled remotely.
This can't be real.
Good to go.
Stack up.
Got it.
Get the door and move in.
Acknowledge.
This is the way. So,
Going in!
Got an opening up ahead.
fuck, am I glad to see you.
Empty over here, no contact.
Stay down and turn around.
Drop it!
Lead, Talk. Contact
Leave the
down.
talk. We have a civilian in custody and ready for transport.
Element to Talk. Suspect down. Requesting temps.
My parents.
Talk to lead. Medical assistance is standing
Stand
by.
by.
Drop the weapon! Down to the ground! Move! Don't you fucking move. Talk. Suspect is restrained and ready for trailer.
Talk to Element. We're ready.
Element to talk. Officer down! Repeat! Officer down!
Talk to entry team. Notifying medical.
Fall in behind me.
Got your back.
Move in. Clear it.
Got an opening up ahead. Good here.
Going in!
No, you throw!
Got an opening up.
Light stick out.
No!
Let's go! Opening on the left.
Nothing.
I'm going! Opening on the left.
On the right.
Talk. Suspect out. Needs medical aid.
Talk to lead.
Moving!
EMTs and trailers are standing by.
Nothing here, sir.
Element to talk. Suspect is breathing but unconscious.
Lead, this is Talk. Stabilize them
I'm
and we'll
going!
stand EMTs.
Good here.
Dropping a light.
I enjoy killing.
Good for trailers.
Put your hands up! Down on your knees, hands up!
No, as soon as I get done, you're gonna shit.
Stay down and turn around. Talk. We have a civilian in custody.
Talk to Element. Trailers ready.
Behind you.
Hey, man.
Turn around
Over here.
slowly. Stay here. Stay calm.
Got him.
I'm good, man.
We can talk. We have
Got
an
him. Evidence
individual in
secure.
custody.
Talk here. Send them.
Get down on your knees! Get down! Get on the ground now! Get down now! Hands up! Above your head!
Just help me.
I got it.
Turn around. Don't get up.
Safe hands. Copy entry team to talk. Civilian is good to go.
Hands
This is
up!
Talk.
Fucking shit.
Proceed with mission.
Move in. Clear the room.
Getting into place. Open rope right here. Open on the left.
He's not getting me out of here.
Civilians ready.
You're not serious, right?
I got nothing here.
Fucking damn it!
Move in and clear it. Confirm. Get down. I want to see hands.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to die.
Got an opening here.
Right. I got nothing here. Nothing.
Secure the area.
Gives me the fucking creeps.
You good?
Stay on me.
I got you.
Fucking damn it. Fuck's sake, just fucking pull yourself together.
Police, get down! Let me see those hands down on the ground, now! Hands on your head!
I didn't sign up for this kind of shit.
LSPD, don't move! Please, get down! LSPD, don't move! But no fucking shoot!
Hands up now! Drop to your knees! Turn around, keep your hands up.
Talk reporting. Put them on safe and let them hang. Great job.
Officer Cooper, please call desk.
Dock to entry team. Negotiations have fallen apart. Move to secure the premises. Suspects are highly volatile.
LSPD, don't move! Give up! Not worth it! LSPD, don't move! Hey, please! Get down!
Down on the floor, right now!
Get down!
Put the weapon down! Police, you're under arrest! Hands up, asshole, now!
Hands up, now! Police, don't move!
On my sixth.
Got your six.
Get down! I want to see hands!
You can still get out now! Hands up!
Police, get your hands up! Cuff him.
Shit!
Got him. Zipped up and good to go. Safe.
Don't stay in jail very long these days.
You know that.
Move in, clear the room.
10-4.
Drop the gun! Don't make
Suspect down. Breathing.
Dock to element. Stabilize them and we'll send EMTs.
Trend line.
Dropping a light.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything
Nothing
you
here,
do or
sir.
say can be used against you in a court of law.
Suspect hostage secure.
I got nothing here.
Good to go.
Fuck you, cabron!
Get the door and move in.
Moving into place.
Your weapon!
I'm not dropping anything, cabrón.
Your hands up! Get down! Rolling!
You're gonna disappear after this.
Get down! Yeah, drop it!
Done, alright?
On the right.
Calm down.
You better
Good here.
watch your back, Jefe.
Lead talk. Suspect in custody. Compliant.
Dock reporting. Trailers standing by.
Your friends didn't last long, huh? See what happens when you
Enter the room and clear.
A business.
Don't make this worse on yourself.
Need you to move.
I'm gonna remember.
Enter team to talk. We have a suspect in custody.
Dock reporting.
Opening on
Notifying trailers.
I got nothing here.
Good here.
I'm gonna get out of this, amigo. I always do.
You got a big target on your back now.
Put your fucking hands up!
Hey,
Dock, secure the area and we'll send forensics in.
ready down!
Don't ignore me,
Motherfucker! Wounded.
Element, this is Talk. Notifying Thames.
Drop the weapon now! Drop the weapon and put your hands on your head! Drop the weapon and put your hands up! Police, hands up! Get down! I want to see hands! Police, drop the weapon! You need to relax.
Whoa, hey, wait! Phone call, please.
Leave the talk. Suspects start a search.
Copy, get a handcuff.
Trailer's ready.
Mouth shut. Shut up.
Evidence good to go.
Bullshit.
Hands up, do it now! Hands on your head, now! LSPD, don't move!
Talk to lead.
Down
Notifying
on the
medical.
ground, move! Hands up, now! Hands up above your head, get down on your knees! We're gonna get you out of here.
Got an opening here.
Ready for the run. Police, making it safe.
Entry team to talk. We have a civilian in our custody.
This is Talk. Trailer's incoming.
Get out of there now!
Okay, okay. Just give me a number.
Come out!
However much you want.
Police, get on the ground now!
Come
Get
on!
down and keep your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up!
Get out of there now! LSPD, come out! Come out with your hands up! Police, come out!
Put your hands up! Get down! Move in and clear it.
All right.
Oh my god!
Turn around. Keep your hands up. Don't move. Stay put. Element to talk. Civilian is standing by for trailers.
Lead, this is Talk. We're ready for him.
On me.
Behind you.
Move in. Clear the room.
Happening right now.
Over here.
Hands up! Drop the weapon! Freeze!
Come closer, motherfucker.
Fall in behind me.
Behind you.
Police, down on the ground! Drop your weapons! Get down on your knees, hands up! Police, get down on the ground! Drop the weapon and get down! Police, don't fucking move!
Get down. You open.
Drop it now!
Hands in the air!
Motherfucker! Good to go. Amigo, giving up.
Training.
Hear me?
Blame yourself, not me.
Any
Zipped
of
up
them
and
still
good to go.
alive out there?
Get on the ground, now!
What happens when you don't mind your own business? Shit.
Police, hands up!
Okay, don't shoot.
Police, get down! Hands on your head!
I got it.
Policia!
Got it bagged.
Police, get down!
Put your hands up and get down!
Hands up! Down on your knees!
I'll get him ready. Got him.
Secure.
Element to
Talk to
talk.
entry team.
Suspect ready.
Continue with objective.
Talk. Unknown substance on site.
Talk to Element. Secure it and keep going.
on your knees! Slowly!
What was that? I'm not going in!
This is Talk. Coroner standing by.
Reloaded! Watch my back! Not out!
Down!
Move in, clear the room.
That's affirmative. You're in my way, sir.
Moving in!
Opening on the left.
I'm gonna get out of this, amigo. I know.
Fall in.
I'm with you.
Blow the handle and clear.
10-4. Swap with me.
Move!
Got an opening up ahead.
Got a big target on your back now.
Nothing.
Dropping a light.
Don't ignore me, motherfucker!
Waiting on you, sir.
Your friends didn't last long, huh? Give up, boy!
Entry team to Talk. Suspect is bleeding out. Needs medical aid.
Lead, this is Talk. Stabilize them and we'll send EMTs.
Enter the room and clear.
Confirm.
You think I wanted this to happen? Cabrón!
Let's go!
Opening on the left.
Nothing here, sir.
gonna disappear after this. You got a big target on your back now.
What do you say? Any car you want. Just take these off when I walk away.
Move in and clear. No problem.
Hey, who you think? Hey,
hands on your head! Do it! Put your fucking hands up! Stay down and turn around. We've got this under control.
Why are you arresting me?
Civilian is good to go. Compliant.
Entry team, this is Talk. Move on.
Officer casualty!
Talk here. Continue with your mission.
Don't ignore me, motherfucker.
Пошли они в лес, а в лесу была яма, а в яме костер горел.
Lead the talk. We have one suspect down.
Talk here. Proceed with mission.
Down on your knees! Hands up now! Drop hands on your head! Put your hands up! Stay down and turn around. Turn around. Stay here. Do not get in our way.
Don't leave me!
Ready when you are, sir.
Element to talk. We have a civilian in custody and ready for transport.
Talk to entry team. Trailers are ready.
On my sixth.
I can write a very big check for you, amigo.
Please, I can't feel my hands.
Your friends didn't last long, huh?
I sure stayed on today.
Hands up! Above your... Let me see those hands!
Hands up! Don't shoot!
Keep your hands up!
I'm okay. I'm doing it. I'm not part
Turn
of this.
around
I'm a good
slowly.
person.
You gonna move?
Stay calm.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Talk to Element.
Civilian
Nice work, entry team. First round's on me tonight.
Detective Bailey, please call desk. Chief Alvarez, please call desk. Chief, please call desk. Captain Porter, please call desk. Officer Michaels, please call desk. Officer Michaels, please call desk.
Sergeant Hoffman, please call extension 4100. Sergeant Hoffman, 4100.
Officer Baker, report to staff services. Officer Bewley, report to staff training. Officer Bewley, report to staff training.